Hot Facts, Robert Reese, Monday through Friday. Today, people, I was going to go at 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. We go 1 hour, but it could go a little further. If it gets a little hotter, I could. Man, change in the program. If you can hear me out there, give me a thumbs up. If you can hear me out there, give me a thumbs up. My StreamYard was doing something weird, and I'm just trying to make sure if you can hear me. Normally, when I hear the sound here, it means it's good, but StreamYard did something else, and then when I redid the screen, it brought it up. So if you can hear me right now, please give me a thumbs up. I'm gonna pull up the YouTube here so I can actually see right now, so I know if I gotta talk to you guys because you may not be listening. And I'm sorry if I don't know sign language. So sorry, but let me just check. Can you guys give me a thumbs up if I am here? Let me make sure. Let me see. It says 3, 2, 1. Let me see. Let me skip that ad. Okay, 2 thumbs up. All right, cool. Let me go ahead and back out of that right now. Let me go back over to this side, to StreamYard. So I am good. I am all the way good. Thanks. All right. Bam, bam, bam. Thank you for that. I was just trying to make sure. People, it's a lot of stuff I gotta say off of what I saw, man. And I want to say this right off the top that I'm gonna get into also how there's another gentleman that has 5,000 something subs and he does food delivery and everything. And this dude is a black dude, but he's like African from Africa. So we go break down this whole black thing on the whole spectrum. And this is why it disturbed me, because I did that video first when he did that, and I was like, okay, today I'm gonna go ahead and talk about DoorDash deactivating people for using the false GPS and everything on what we said that they are doing. I put the fight up in England, and everyone said that that they are not doing it here. DoorDash Revolution and Ghost vouched for it. DoorDash Revolution had a police officer that he got the car on one of the lives, went to go speak with him. No one went, and everyone said it's false. And now someone else is showing that someone got deactivated and they told him how to get back on the app. So we're going to talk about that. And just coincidentally, that dude has to be a black dude, but he's like African black. So we're going to get into that. Okay. So we're going to get into that. I'm going to start off with these comments. I got a lot of negative comments. I'm going to bring the, okay, let me go ahead. Okay. Let me go ahead and do it like this. This one has nothing to do with today, but it came in today. I got some people asking me, what joy did I get out of running up on people and asking them why they chose those shoes? And they said that you're bothering people, leave them alone, and all this other stuff. All I got to do is say is this. We got people out there that are mad dogging people on purpose. They're pulling out guns, people taking off people's hats, people trying to get people's wives and girlfriends to kiss them on camera for money. But you got mad at me for asking a legitimate question on why did you choose your shoes, Asics and New Balance? People, when you know the real, I was asking people to see, and it just so happened that it was one take, one time. It was medical, and that's what I was going into. The husband said that $12. I bought them on sale for $12. The wife said they're comfortable and I have scoliosis. I broke down lordosis, kyphosis, and scoliosis, and broke down what all of those are. And I also broke down on most people would not answer the question like that. So if you don't understand why I did that, you're weird. I don't got to go and do this weird stuff that everybody else does. Now, let's get back to this. I feel that shitty customers know no color. Exactly. That's, man, we about to get into this. We're about to get into this. And I'm going to read the comment from, where is he? Jerome, 1 hour ago, Jerome J. Are black people the worst customers? And That was from the short. His comment is, I've been waiting for this. I've seen it coming. Well, give Mr. Bipolar Pedro what he asked for. I have I got another new sub, and Jerome was one of them. He said he's seen this coming, which means he's been watching me and looking at the hot facts of the truth. He's been seeing this coming, all the bad talk and everything else. And when someone says something that is like just all the way just racial, like, and there's no video up, okay. What I mean by a video up, I watched. If Nitro Freak is watching, someone let him know. He put up a short, not a short, a live. And during his live, he gave information about how someone was vanquished and then they came back and now they just use their voice. But that person which was accused and charged with doing something with the minor. So when I saw that on the live, I made it public here on my show that whoever sees that name, you can go watch yesterday, go ahead, and they cannot come here unless I get vouched. And I know that that's a lie and you can prove. Otherwise, you cannot support me. Now, I did that right once I saw it, I said it live on my own show. This is when you got to do stuff that's like live. When you do a Sunday show, you're supposed to go live to separate certain things so you're not a part of any of that and make sure that everyone else that is watching knows that you are not a part of any of that. Okay? Okay? Someone said, Robert M said garbage. Okay. Sunfish King, my man, 50 grand. Let's go up here. Sunfish King. Anytime someone generalizes an entire race or group of people in a negative light, it is wrong and can be led to serious problems with being able, he said, with being able to have an intelligent conversation with someone. He was talking and talk to text. You have to be able to speak with someone before you go ahead and do your thing. Now, check this out. There are good customers and bad customers with those groups of people, all of races and ethnicities. Yes, 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 my man, Sunfish King. If you want to learn the best fishing, you want to learn how to catch everything, learn from the Sunfish King. Check him out. He is real. I interviewed him also. What's up, Kevin Hawthorne, all the way from Lakeland, Florida? People, if you would like to know where to go, navigate, learn all the tourist spots and everything else like that, Kevin Hawthorne has been on multiple news channels, multiple outlets there. They go see him when they want to know the real facts about what it goes down and how it goes down in Lakeland, Florida. Make sure you say hello to Kevin Hawthorne, everyone in Lakeland, Florida. This is from Hot Facts to you, man. One love. Now, okay. People are like, Hot Facts is good. I know. But we're about to get into this. Ricky Knight, let's get it, brother. Hell yeah. Moons over Miami. Great information, Reese. These are people that are writing in because it's great information. And it says that when I put that up, that at least, okay, it says at least right now. Let me go ahead and hit this. Load up. Hurry up. You're messing me up. I'm live now. I'm live. Okay, it says that at least right now, 1,616 people. I've gotten 7 subscribers off of this about what we are talking about right now. Okay, so there is at least 1,616 people with 45 people that just did it right now, 47 people right now that have watched the short and that agree with, they want to hear what I'm going to say. So whoever else out there don't care, I'm reading you my analytics now. Get off of here, but you still will stay. I know. I put it up there. Once I saw that, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and read this. I took a screenshot. Let me go ahead and read this. And I stopped like right after. And I hope you guys saw that at Better Be Juice Cafe, Moreno Valley, California. I hope you guys saw that they met me outside, so I didn't even have to go on the inside to do my delivery because my customer service and my reputation there is so well that the owners met me outside and they had customers on the inside. The customers were like, "Why are you guys going to walk out there for this delivery guy?" Well, maybe people pay attention. Now, let me go here and read this thing. Let me see. Forgot where I put it. New project right here. I'll act like I'm doing a project. Let me hit this thing and expand it up so it looks like I'm going to be trying to make it into something. You're trying to spare feelings. Yes, these disrespectful people come in all colors. Yes, yes, yes. But overall, black folk don't want to tip in general. Now, check this out. I'm a dark man. Now, let's separate that. I'm a dark man. I'm dark. I'm black. I'm going to say I'm a black man. Disguise. I'm a dark man myself. You can be literally, I mean, like literally, like Belizean. I mean, like Belizean to where like Belizean, and then from Ecuador, you can be from Ecuador. You can be close to the equator and just be dark because Pangea was, but we all know Mayans, Incas, whatever. And then you have different groups, and then it spread out a little bit. And then we had, for those of you who don't know about Puerto Rico, that's the rich port. That was the rich port. Slaves went there. That was the rich port. Puerto Rico stands for rich port. I don't want to go through a history thing all right here, but there are dark people all over, and this is where the issue is. There are dark people all over. And black people, because we have light skin, you see my daughter, Corner Clubhouse, what's up? You've seen my daughter. My daughter is light skinned. I'm black. I have white in me. Okay. I got cousins that's light skinned, took after the light skin side. We have Native American in us. I can go ahead and just start showing you red hair, but I did a paint job, so it might be a little bit colored. Then my daughter, Mexican, Peruvian, Italian. So you mix all of that, you have a light skinned kid, right? So that means that when you see light skin, you generalize as black, right? Which means that you think that anyone, which is what you said, black folk, and we all know, we got people. Literally, I was in a grocery store the other day. They're from Panama. Um, let me see if I have the video still. It was when I was doing high fives, but I didn't put them on because it took a long time. My Spanish was like, you have to understand that South American Spanish, and wherever you are, some of the words are the same words, but it means a different thing. And then if they speak fast and I still gotta, it took too long. But they were dark. One was dark, one was light skinned, and one was just like, but South American though. But here's my whole thing. If someone is black, someone is dark, someone is light skinned, and you consider them black, the statement to me doesn't make sense simply because of If you are not looking at a person's name, so that means that, all right, so this fella, let me read your name. Truth Out Loud. Truth Out Loud. So when you look at names, so you can't look at the name of the person. It'll just say the order. So when you see the person's name that pops up, are you differentiating black, Hispanic, could be? Are you doing all of that before you do your orders? Because if so, you are really not making any money. I want to know that. That's a question that I want to know on Hot Facts from you. Truth Out Loud. This is your comment that I'm reading. Okay. And then you said I'm a dark dude, but didn't say you're a black dude. Then you go into this thing about how you stopped taking lowball orders and all this other stuff. I did at least 40% of the time when I was doing lowball orders. Okay, we already broke down that when you don't get at least 50%, you take off at least 3 of what you can make. You just are just stupid, you idiot. Stupid. Then he ties in waiters and everything else. Go look at this. This shit's stupid. Yeah, I cursed on my own thing. This is stupid. Now, I'm going to tell you guys all the real. I did a live like months ago, maybe like 4 months ago, I did a live. And if there's someone that likes to fact check hot facts and you are a troll, go back and go through all my lives and see that I'm telling the truth. I had a bunch of trolls in here yesterday. I said that when I go to someone's house that's black, they give me extra love. I said that. And I said exactly why. You got people that make comments like this and says that in the beginning you're trying to spare feelings. Then try to just say, yes, these disrespectful people come in all colors. But then you single out the race and then says I'm dark. What? You went to the tanning booth, homie? Show me how dark you are. Show me where your brain is on how dark you are too. That's what I want to know on Hot Facts. I want to know the truth. And when someone has all the subscribers that they say are active, and anything I put up to go ahead and do all this, you should be disputing this on a live or something right now because it's live. You can spare your orders because you cherry pick and you wait to see which ones are the best ones. You should be separating yourself for this from this instantly, publicly. I'm always here to serve some food justice now. TFT's in the building, my deputy. Fresno, California, Brawley area. I think it's 559 up there. I'm not sure. 50% of all my customers are black. Never had a bad experience. Now check this out. The guy that put up the video, okay, let me go ahead and pull this Mama Jamma up. We go turn this Mama Jamma out today. We go turn the Mama Jamma out today, people. We are doing it today. I did this months ago. Put up everything. We about to turn this Mama Jamma out today. Let me hit mute.
Because Toyota Care no-cost maintenance comes standard with every new Toyota. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
Hot Facts with Robert Reese. Now, we all know, myself, DoorDash Revolution, we've brought this up many times. Check out this. DoorDash is not playing.
Today's topic, we're talking about DoorDash. DoorDash is tracking now. Dash is using fake GPS, fake location, marking locations, spoofing. You got drivers staying at home, and they're tricking the system and telling them, they're in a certain location whereby they're in their home chilling, looking for the best offer. I remember when I used to do DoorDash, total one offers coming at certain times, I know drivers who are using those fake GPS, they turn it on, even though they're not in a, total one location, they're home. So when they get the good offer, they go over there and pick it up, tricking the system. But now DoorDash is cracking down, man. They're going to find you and they're going to deactivate you. This is what they sent to one of the dashes, doing that. Our system had detected you are marking your location. You will.
Now I gotta say this right now, my man right here, people, he was so excited to put the video out. This is not proper safety. If I'm gonna show the video on my page, people, I gotta break down his video too, people. Safety, do not try this at home. Now let's go.
Will not be able to start or complete deliveries while doing so. Close all applications that provide a mark location and disable mark location in the settings of your device. Close all apps which are providing mark location. Go to the developer option, select nothing, and select mark location app.
So now this is why I'm bringing it up. They're like, what? Okay, yeah. Okay, so months ago, me and DoorDash Revolution brought up that the signal jammers and everything else like that, and people said this and all of that. Now DoorDash is actually cracking down on it. You can watch his video. He has 5,189 subs. He has a few videos of over, and I missed him out on my own rankings of people that have a video that has over 300 something thousand videos that has to do views, that has to do with the gig world. He has those, and he has a 30,000 and all this other stuff. And this is what he does. I just stumbled across the dude. You saw his face, and you go find him how I did. Hot facts. I do my research. He said he knows what drivers are doing it, which means he's been going through it. But me and DoorDash Revolution brought it up. I even brought up the big brawl on how they do it in the UK, and everyone tried to say, oh, no, 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 no. We had a big discussion about it. We let it die down, and then we saw that it could be this and that. Now this dude is here in America, and he's talking about GPS and mocking your location so you can be at home and you can still get the order because you are using that same thing that's going on there. Now, we talked about that. Now, that was a black dude that brought that up. Now, you heard him say, the mock location in my brother. You heard him, my man, you heard him go into all of that. You know that he is not American black, right? But this is someone that literally lives here in America. So the driver is going to just all the way just say that he's not good, but where he is from, they could have some type of thing going on to where they have to be the most hospitable in everything. And you just generalized him into all of that, and he's dark too. Now, he sounds like he could be from Ghana and he's fufu. He could be Liberian. He looks like that. But this dude all the way is doing taxi cab driving, what they say they all do, fitting a stereotype of what the dark people do, doing all of that. But if they are from their country, they are stingy and they don't want to give nothing else to no one else. No, you don't know how to relate to them. So that's why that comment, and I'm going to read your name again. What's your name again? What is your name again with this Rudy Poo stuff? What is your name again? Truth Out Loud? Truth Out Loud. Come on, Hot Facts right now. Look, I'm putting the link up. Truth out loud, here it is. Anybody right now, come get it. Come get it. It's open. Respect and have a vocab ready. That's all I say. It's up there. It's up there. So now, check this out. There's people who are light skinned, but then you'll look at their hair, and then when you finally get in contact with them, they can be Arab, and you know how people in America have viewed the Arabs, and their hair is like wool and everything else like that. But if you're light skinned or anything, you are generalizing a whole bunch of people. Forget just people that you think were slaves. You are generalizing a whole population of people where the melanin is greater than yours. This is where a content creator should be separating themselves from that. Especially if you have to interact with multiple races all the time. Now, I'm going to give you guys something right now that as of today, YouTube, they are going to be, and this is, I'm just going to be quoting from the sources that I have. People, I'm hot facts. You know I do my thing. I do more than just the gig world. I have sources out there, and today there's supposed to be something going on to where you're going to get 55% for doing your content. They want to put this into play. This is something as far as a negotiation or something. 45% for your shorts, and they are trying to take a little bit from what TikTok has going on. So more of the short section gains more than the active videos on YouTube now, because they see what the short can do. And they are also now going to be allowing more of a musical content so that you can actually do these things also. There's no content creator doing that, because if you're doing DoorDash or Uber Eats or Grubhub in the gig world, now I'm telling you that you can actually start doing other content, put some other sounds in there. But this is just from a source, and they are trying to propose this, but they have already allowed certain other music to go in to try to match what TikTok is doing. And if everything goes in, it's going to be very, very, very easy for anyone to get monetized. You won't have to get the 4,000 hours and 1,000 subs. You will literally, I'm not going to give the numbers that the sources told me. I'm just going to go ahead and say that it's going to be much, much easier, but those people will have to go ahead and be able to be great at doing shorts. Now, with that being said, is as a content creator, someone that's already on where it is now, I don't know about what the negotiations are going to be with going in on how we are going to get grandfathered in. This is coming from Hot Facts. Pedro, I got you, man. The link is here. You got to separate yourself from this, man. You got to separate yourself from this. We all know that we have scumbags who just won't do it. We keep them in a percentage. But someone cannot just go on out there and separate and then do that. You got to separate yourself from this. And that's all I'm saying. Here it is. You got to separate yourself from this. Content creators. He says, I'm tired of nonsense. Okay, people, let's go. Here it is. DoorDash Revolution. Anyone. He says, I see no link. My link is there. Everyone can, if someone can see the link, click the link so I can see you right here. If you can see the link. I see a link. I just did it again. Here, I'll do it again. He said he's sick of nonsense. This ain't nonsense, man. And we got other people out there saying that they have been waiting, that they have seen this coming. Your no tip, no trip, all that stuff is garbage, G. All that stuff is garbage. Your no tip, no trip is garbage. You humiliate people. You got people who feel that way. And because they are racist, they now just make other people just get treated badly on top of that. That stuff is not cool, man. That stuff is not cool. He says that maybe because I have you blocked. All right, then unblock me. That's not cool, man. When you get people who really want to do bad stuff to people to really take on what you're doing, and then they and then they and then they go ahead and do all this other stuff, like that's not cool, man. We gotta draw a line. We gotta draw a line. I know you a family dude, you're doing your thing. I know we disagree on some things, but this right here, man, you gotta say something about this publicly. You gotta say something about this. That stuff's not cool, man. It's not cool. And he generalized it. I don't gotta look. Every video that you put up there, look, everything from even having Richard on there, Pedro, everything comes across as this is what is scripted. I want it to sound like this and do that. No, this ain't no scripted nothing. This is just keeping it way real. I don't condone that. I don't do that. I like doing this. You got to come and tell everyone they are not miserable human beings. I love everyone. You got to come out and this is where you got to come out and be like, I like people. This is where you got to do that stuff. And if you don't do that, then oh well, I didn't block you. You trying to tell me to call? This is humanity. Like this is humanity, man. This is humanity. Stuff's crazy, man. And I told you, when I told people that, oh, well, when someone said that, you're trying to bring the race card in this. No, I'm not. But I know, and I said there are people out there that are actually going to be talking about this. So if I don't bring it up and speak about why you should not be doing it, it's just going to keep going. And someone tried to do it like I'm not going to say nothing about that. It's like, are you serious? Are you serious? Are you serious? I'm upset and offended. I got light-skinned kids and everything. That means that this person is looking at orders, and then literally once he sees the name of someone, he's gonna think if they got any black in them whatsoever. I don't want to do this order and all that other stuff. Man, you are missing out on money. What the hell is that? I'm pissed off with that. I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off. Anyone like that should not be in, you know, you got to sound off. I'm offended. I'm offended. Let me see. Did I erase you? No, I should not have erased you. Let me see. Where's my P's at? Pedro Santiago. Where's my P's at? I'm offended with this, man. And it's not, look, I'm not offended. Okay. Dude got me blocked on there too. The hell. All right. So got me blocked on there too. I'm not mad. I'm not mad, Pedro, at you as like, I'm mad at Pedro. Like, okay, like when I talk about no tip, no trip and how I'm against that, that's about like doing like this job. Like, I don't despise you as a human being, as like a real human being. As long as we are in the same job and you are my nemesis there, I'm going to tear your ass up every single time. And whenever something like this happens, until we try to correct this thing on whatever, I don't know, you pandemic drivers have got it weird to where you can say whatever you want, do whatever you want, and everyone that is trying to, like, you're your own business, but you want to do it wrong, you guys want to go ahead and just whoop, whoop, whoop. No. But then when I say everything on Hot Facts, I say it here on my show. I bring up the issues. I even asked the DoorDash Revolution where he drives. I said, how is it racially on you getting tips and everything else? And then I asked Ghost, and I got it from the black guy and the white guy who are on the same team, who are friends. and they kept it real. I bring up the real issues and the real things that how you can make the most money in your markets. You know what? Customer service is going to be the best way to make everything just run smooth for everyone. So no one has a hostile attitude, this and that, or none of that other stuff. But when you got this thing to where everyone is blinded by let's just be evil to everyone. I had a video with a customer the other day, and the driver texted her, and she said they told me thanks for no tip, and she had to text them back and say, I can tip you after the job is done. And they dropped off the wrong groceries, but they got your whole philosophy. They got your whole philosophy. And now they're racist with your philosophy. So now do you know that if people are, now imagine all of the rooms that you don't know that you are in where they talk about no tip, no trip, and it can just be a completely different room talking about a bunch of bad stuff. Your philosophy is floating around there. You got to separate yourself. This is something different from me not liking you about the no tip, no trip. That's only in this genre. You're a dad. I respect that. I see you doing your thing. You are Mr. Bet on you. I love all of that. You are my competition because I can't compete with no one who's not freaking grinding. I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't I can't go with against someone who is not grinding like me. Those are all positives, but we got to separate it. Like we do this, we compete with life and everything else, but we got to separate some stuff. And we got to know that, there has to be a respect level. Man, it don't matter. I don't got to watch the whole thing. I've been dealing with you for 8 months now. I've been called a clown by these same people who put up this stuff. You don't know where it digs down and gets down inside of me. You don't get that. I've been dealing with this with you and your people writing me to where I got to block people nonstop on my thing because they write me racist things and they believe in all that stuff. And people are like, why is he going off today? You don't know about all this stuff. I'm the person that has to deal with that. And then you get someone that's brave enough to go out there and do it. But every time I come out and you say whatever you're saying is ridiculous, no, it's not. And I'm trying to teach people that with a little bit of service, you can get over all of that stuff. And you can actually go and do some things. You can put up all that stuff. I called you right here. I was blocked. I put up a link and it was blocked. You said that you blocked me. It wasn't me. I called the phone and it was blocked. So it can't be me. I did this live. Now, did you unblock me and go through all the things? You got to separate yourself from all this stuff. I need an apology for literally. I've been saying the stuff Richard has been saying and actually getting it in and showing you and doing everything. And I've had you and your whole crew that saying that service won't get you more when you guys are fighting over all this and all that. And they're like, damn, with all this other stuff going on, why wouldn't you just treat your business a little bit better than what everybody else does? I need an apology for all of that. Everything that I said is true. I got people that just make comments about the signal jamming and all this other stuff. I've broken down the cherry pickers. I've broken down every single program that you can have. I've broken down everything from all the apps, and it's all been hate coming from me. You've been watching for this long, and I'm almost at 3,200 subs. I got to be doing something right. And if I let this person just say this, I watch what's going on and I got eyes and sources out there. If someone lets me know that this went up there and look, and that wasn't even like, that's like, man, watch the whole video. Watch the whole video. No, that's all that matters because it came after a black dude doing a video saying, hey, this is how I am after I don't tip. You know why? People will make videos and all that other stuff. They make videos all over the place. You know why? It's because of you. Just like you did a video and someone texted you and said, we watch you on YouTube. Yes, there's people that watch that will make content and make people get deactivated and all of that other stuff because of you. You are the spokesperson of all of that. And you spelled my name wrong. You didn't even put an S on it. That's why, see, go over there. Put some respect on my name. What do you mean I don't put the link up? I'll put it up 8,000 times. I've had my thing open. I've had it open when you guys used to try to come in here and gang up on me and do the thing and bounce out and don't say nothing. You guys would do all of that with the news that I'm putting up now. With the news that I'm putting up now, you guys would sit up there and say all this stuff, but check this out. Everything that I said is exactly what's happening. Every single thing. Yeah, you're a straight clown. Now, all right, here it is again. Separate yourself from this dude, apologize for everything, and fully separate yourself from anything going on and really have everyone feel and mean what you are saying, because that's what you got to do. I'm about to mute myself. Click it. You're on there solo to let everyone know your PSA. There's the link. Give me a thumbs up if you see the link. Let me click back on the YouTube. Let me click on my thing. If you see the link that I just put up there, because I know I just did again. I don't have anyone blocked. I'm subscribed to his chat channel. I don't have you blocked. You're weird. It's not me. It's not me. Let me here. Where's the live chat? Jerome gave me a thumb. All right, you see the link? The link is there. The link is there. I'm not hiding my link. I'm looking at myself and I'm looking at it. My link is right there. Tony Grands gave me a thumbs up. It's there, Reese. It's there. The link is there. I called you on the phone and you had me blocked. I did this before. What's your number? I got your number in my phone. It says Pedro DoorDash Santiago. You got me blocked. What the hell? You get so much hate mail because people don't like you that you block everything. That's what it is. You just block everything. You trying to be Matumbo out there. You block everything. This dude is hilarious. This dude is hilarious. No, now that everyone has seen that, I've been, man, this dude is hilarious. Why don't you just go look? You make videos and you're a content creator, right? Why don't you make a video about the content about why HotFacts did this? Why don't you make your content about why HotFacts went off and then let everyone know and separate yourself? You don't gotta hop up on here for that. We've just tried for like 20 minutes now. You can do that. Put your video up. I will like it. I will share it on every single platform that I am on, because remember, I am on all the platforms, not just YouTube. Do your video. We'll see it. I'm on live. You can do a video so quick, or you got to write down your words. Go do what you got to do. Put your video up. The whole gig community is waiting on you to separate yourself from that person. Now, of all the times you want to appear on HotFacts to talk about everything, it has to do with the black issue. And when I brought it up before, they were like, oh, why are you bringing up black and white issues? But now when it's an issue that I'm upset about, because he just put a whole bunch of people that's mixed and everything into one. Now you want to appear on HotFacts. How about you do your video and then we'll go from there? Because literally, I've tried, I've done it many times. So now look, look. 1, 2, 3. George Bush said one time this, 2 times that, third time what? That's what George Bush said. Miserable human beings and stuff. I got videos of customers saying I can tip you after the job is done right and they got the wrong stuff. Well, they should tip us first because we drove our car. You took them all the wrong stuff. You didn't pay attention to nothing. Calling in to be a top dasher because you can't do the work. Who calls in to be the best? I'll make a phone call. But you still got to start off and do this other stuff. I'm tired of all this stuff. Man, my channel was being here. I'm flourishing. You're tired of seeing it. And now you know that, hey, maybe I want to get on there. No. And the answer is no, is because you blocked me. You can't appear. I said, you can't appear on my show because you blocked yourself from speaking the hot facts. You need to tell people. And the whole midget thing. There's videos of King Dwarf. His name is Dwarf because he's not a midget. There's a difference in the names. Telling people, and you got Cannibal talking about, yeah, when he does this show, as long as you're not aggressive and you're not combating people, y'all been doing this to me from the jump. Uppercut, tiger, uppercut, tiger knee, tiger uppercut. I dare you to jump in the air. Tiger, I dare you to jump. Tiger, I dare you to jump in the air. You got people that want to hear from you, like, please, like, separate yourself from this, please. I got now, let me see how many people actually agreed with this, because they have not separated you from that. So this should let you know that you have this many people to separate yourself from, so that you know that, like, everything is all good. This is why this stuff is cool right here. This is why it's cool, man. It's cool as hell. Go ahead and get it for a refresh. Let me go ahead and close out all my tabs. Get it for a refresh. See how many people want you to say, hey, like, you got to say something, because we actually watch you, and you didn't do a good enough job. We feel what he is saying. You got to do better than that. That's what they are saying, because I know what they're saying. You don't know what they're saying, but I know. You don't know, but I know. Let me see what they're saying about this. See what they're saying about this. Okay. Let me go here. Let me go here. Ooh. No, this is the live. Almost the same topic. Okay. So we are now at, it says 1,700 people have viewed this, and I have 15 subscribers. I lost a lot right now too, but my 15 got me back to 31, 37. So that's, so even though, so that means I lost 2 total, because they brought me back up, but I still lost 2 because I was at 31, 39 before this live started. So, and it said that the video has this, so that lets me know that people are subscribing and unsubscribing right when they're clicking on it. So I know that's what it is. But you got to separate yourself, G. You got to separate yourself. What do you mean I won't let you in? I almost said the N word on you. I almost said the N word on you. I almost said the N word on you. I almost said the N word on you right now. The gig community has been waiting for this. Roy, I called him. I've done everything. He has me on permanent block. He has me on a block to where he don't even know how to use his phone. He has me on a permanent block. I hope the whole gig world is watching this, that you got me on a permanent block. That's what it is. There's people out there that have sent me hate mail because you have like really like you fired them up. There's people that have sent me hate mail because you have fired them up all after I started going against the no tip, no trip. You got people that have sent me hate mail, like in my emails and stuff, man. Calling me racist names and all that other stuff. And they adopted what they do and adopted that. And you are the leader of that too. And you don't even want to realize that. I'm just telling you what it is. You're out there like that. You put yourself out there like that. I came in and you asked me the very first time, what is your whole goal? I said to redirect. I was talking to you too. You could have redirected it almost a year ago now. I've been in for 8 months now. That's almost a year. You could have redirected and switched that stuff. But no. See, the racist stuff that I was sent, that I tell people, I sit up here and I tell people, look, man, this is why I have that number up there. And I get stuff. I say it when I'm on my lives, man. I don't tell a lot of the stuff that is said to me because I'm not going, like, I don't want my show to be built off of just me going off. But you got people out there that really do that and they come at me like that. And you are the spokesperson. You are the spokesperson, which gets me mad when I see Cannibal. He's not getting this because it looks like he is Sambo, dancing and stuff, doing all that, riding your coattail. That's what that looks like. I got to separate myself from that. I got to demo that all day. I got to separate myself from that all day. I can't be in there with that. And Cannibal don't want to talk about this real stuff. He's riding along with someone that's got dudes writing me racist stuff, and they see him as that's the token black dude. That's the good coon. The hell? TFT. 1 hour, 43 minutes, $62, 38 minutes for a small break.
Are we live?
All right, see. Live? All right. All right, now I have to lower him from the screen. What type of question are we live? Separate yourself from this nonsense.
Listen, I just need to know if you can hear me or not, because where I'm at, it's not
great. Separate yourself from this nonsense.
Can you hear me? Yes or
no?
Can
you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, separate yourself from this nonsense. I broke it down. First thing you got to do.
Can you give me 2 minutes without interrupting me?
Yep, separate yourself.
Great.
I'm going to push mute on myself.
Listen, I blocked you because I don't rock with you. I think you're goofy. I think you're clout chase.
Separate yourself first before we get to the meat and potatoes. Separate yourself first. For the people and the merchants that you say you're going to have for the gig conference online, separate yourself first. Then we can get to the meat and potatoes. I don't want to go over this first thing first. I got to hear this first. Then I'm going to go about how I'm going to get in that ass. All right? So separate yourself first. Don't go into, I don't like you because of this. Separate yourself first. No, your first thing is this first, and then we go next.
You guys see how now I'm muted? Oh no,
No.
I'm unmuted. Okay, no, I says I'm muted. You guys see how I asked for 2 minutes and I only lasted 5 seconds? Listen.
No, but you gotta look. You get 2 minutes on this first issue. We're gonna go 2 minutes at a time.
Dude, listen. Did you watch the video?
I stopped.
Okay, so if
You're garbage and trash. I don't watch none of your full. You asked me a question. UDM did
let
this
me
to you
talk,
too,
man. Let
well,
Robert,
don't ask me a
let
question.
your guest talk. Robert, I'm a guest on your show. Let me talk, please.
Don't ask me a question in your statement. Then learn how to speak.
Oh my God, this is why. So you are talking that I'm a racist and I'm doing, but you didn't even watch the video.
Oh, keep going.
You didn't watch the video. So that tells me all you do is clout and you're race baiting. And that's absurd, Robert. You're better than that. You're better than that. You didn't watch the video, but then now you're putting up all this stuff. All you do is talk about other people mostly. Half your channel is really good because, you know, you're great with people in your community. The other half of your channel is drama. That's why I blocked you, because I don't like that in my life. But if you didn't even watch my video, you put my other videos up apparently. Why don't you, let's watch it together. That's my challenge to you. Let's watch the video together. It's not that, just go to the last 3 minutes. Let's watch the video together. I'll sit here patiently, and then let's see if you feel the same way. Let's do that. Can you do that for me since I came onto your show? I know you've been wanting me on here. Let's watch it together, Robert. Come on.
Got a couple questions there.
No, I don't see comments. I can't see the comments. Let's watch the video
together.
together.
Your questions from your mouth right now.
No, what I'm saying is, let's watch the video together. You're going to call another man a racist? I'm going to come in here and say, and it's ridiculous. You are a clout chasing.
Here is, all right. Here is what video. You got. Did you not hear? All right.
Put the video up.
Okay. Listen, I said, let's pull up what the title of the video is. Okay. You got to erase that right now. Okay. The title, are black people the worst customers? Now, that's what the title is. Now listen, I did not say you are a racist, and I just broke this down. I said you got to separate yourself, and I broke down everything, how you have someone that literally now when they look at an order where it says the name, they are going to now treat people and not do things because of that. And they are following what you say, and I get the mail that you don't get, and that's what I get. You can't shake your head on that. I never called you a racist. I said the people, look, I can't hear you. I said the people that who are now using that for what they got to do, and they are showing themselves. I said you got to separate yourself from that. I never called you a racist. I said you got to separate yourself from that. That's what I said. So don't say I called you a racist.
Can you unmute? Okay, thank you. Listen, let's be respectful here, right? You're talking about a video, and in the comment section, I don't see every single comment. It's almost impossible.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Because when you lost your wallet, and I put when you lost your wallet, and I heard that everyone said check out Pedro's bad day, and I was getting messages all day, and I was out there driving. No, the second I put today on HotFacts, come on now, you check everything.
Robert, I'm a guest on your show. Can I talk for a minute, please, without being interrupted? Can you do that for me?
Go ahead, man. Here, I'm gonna bring up the last 3 minutes for you. I'm gonna bring up the last 3 minutes. Now.
So, thank you. Appreciate that.
I'm gonna bring up the last 3 minutes. All right.
Can you let me talk for a minute, please?
But I'm telling you, that was the last thing you want to say. I'm gonna bring up the last 3 minutes. We're gonna watch that and then go over that.
Go ahead. I'm just gonna wait. You're not gonna just play the video. Last 3 or 4 minutes.
But check this out. You don't like that, huh? You don't like this at all, huh? You don't like this at all. No. Listen. No, check this out though. You don't like this at all. How if someone's trying to say something like they can't say anything. You guys have went to made the other content creators don't watch me and all this stuff. No. But now,
Robert,
no, you don't like how it
Robert,
feels. I'm just giving you a dose, man.
Robert,
I'm giving you a dose. I'm giving you a dose on how it feels.
Robert,
you got to accept this right now. I'm about to play your 3 minutes, man, but you got to understand how this feels.
Dude, let your guests talk on your show. This is why
you don't, man.
Like
no, you bash me so much. I'm giving it to you right now, and I'm going to play the last 3 minutes.
You're not letting me talk, dude.
Yeah, because exactly. I'm going to play the last 3 minutes.
This guy
and
is
then we're going to talk.
Dude,
yes.
You're horrible, man.
Yes, I'm horrible.
Read your chat, Robert. Read your chat.
Read your chat, Robert. Read your chat. We're going to go last 3 minutes. We're going to go last 3 minutes. Last 3 minutes.
Go ahead. Thank you.
Last 3 minutes. I've never denied that. We're going to go last 3 minutes.
That
was just frustration, Pedro. That was all frustration that you just got. Now we'll go ahead and be
I'm frustrated because you keep interrupting me like any human being.
I just gave you 8 months of frustration, so now we're civil right now. Now
you're
we're
making
good.
yourself look really bad. Can you let me
Nope,
talk,
I have
please?
to give it to you. I had to give it to you. I had to.
Listen,
at least once.
Dude, you're like a little child, man. Let me talk.
Okay,
please.
I'm right here pulling it up. I'm right here at 10:37.
Okay, so pull it up and let me talk and stop interrupting your guest on your show. Did you see me interrupt Richard like you're interrupting me? No.
All right, but all right.
Host, here we go.
All right, no, you did not. All right. So here's what you just did not understand. I told you that you just got pent up frustration for 8 months. I said now we are good. I said now I'm going to show it, and then now we're civil. That's what I said. I told you got that for 8 months of frustration. Now we're good. Roy,
yeah, let me in. Now I'm gonna.
No, Roy, watch your language.
Hey, Robert, chill
just
the fuck
watch
out.
your language,
Roy.
Roy.
Let me
just
speak,
watch
Robert.
Your language.
Let me speak. First of all, you're letting your arrogance go to your head, bro.
Roy, just watch your language.
If you got the balls to call out another man and bring him on your channel, you need to let him speak. All you're doing is interrupt. I don't give a shit what happened.
Roy, I just said watch it, Roy. I just said watch it, Roy. I'm pulling it up now. I just said watch it, Roy. I just told Pedro that I gave him 8 months of frustration right now, and now we're good.
I'm not frustrated, dude.
I am, and I gave it to you, and that's what I'm saying. I gave that to you.
Dude, let me talk for 1 minute. 1 minute. Just give me 1 minute.
Bring this to her because she's close, and we'll see if she gives us $20.
You got to rewind. You got to go back. Now. You got to go back. Just go halfway. I can't believe I'm doing this. This is stupid. This is crazy.
You tell me where you want me to stop.
I can't remember. I don't know the exact timestamp. Just start from there and I'll be able to tell you.
I'm at 8:47.
Okay, so start it and I think I'll be able to tell you. I don't know the exact timestamp.
All right. We're cordial now, Pedro. We're cordial. I got it out. I'm done.
You know, the particular community, right?
Okay, go back.
But then I've also made a video where that.
Go back a little bit.
White guy.
Just a little. Okay, maybe that. Okay, that's probably good.
That's why I don't deliver to certain neighborhoods. It's like, what is?
I'm gonna go back to 8 minutes, so then you'll be because I'm at 8:30 right now. In 8:47, I'm gonna go back to 8 minutes.
Can I say something before you do that?
Yeah.
Without being interrupted, please.
Sir, yep.
Thank you. This is my only issue. Listen, I'm not going to name call. I'm not going to do anything else. Let's keep it respectful. I'm fine. I don't come on your channel, watch your stuff. I blocked you because I don't like the drama. I just want to say that first. Regardless of where I disagree with a lot of other people when they come on my channel. I don't like the drama with you. I've been fine for 8 months. But somebody texted me today and said, dude, he's saying you're going against black people and you're racist. That's what they told me. So then I come on here and I'm like, why is this even necessary? And then you're telling me, you're talking this stuff, playing a race card. And then I asked you if you watched the video and you didn't even watch the video. So I have issue with that because, yeah, I'm a man. I probably shouldn't even have come on here. But at the end of the day, dude, your channel is very toxic, bro. Very toxic in my opinion. Okay? And all you do, well, half of what you do is drama and you call it the news. And it's not good for the community overall. The other stuff you do can be positive. Your service, that's great. You should stick to that because your channel is going to be very short-lived. That's my opinion. Okay? And when you're trying to use me and you at me and, you know, like all you do is clout chase, in my opinion. And you've shown that you've clout chased. You get very excited, overly excited with clicks and views. That tells me that's all this is for you, bro. And you're talking about a video you didn't even watch. That should tell the viewers a lot. That's all I got to say.
Pedro, let me tell you this right here. My channel was not toxic. My channel is the news. And here's people. Let's break down before we get to these 3 minutes, because this is what we just did. My channel is not toxic, and you said your service and everything is good, but telling the customers, now let's bring what's in between the lines out. Telling the customers, getting real merchants and everyone else to come in and let them know what's going on and come out about this stuff, that's not good for the gig economy. That's not good. But your service is. But you guys, and that's why I put the videos up and I get real people's testimonials. You can't go against real people's testimonials. They are keeping it real.
Listen,
They're
Robert,
keeping it real. You now all of that stuff you can say is bad because we want everyone to make the most money. So what? Do it right. Do it right. Now let's get to these 3 minutes.
hold on, sir. So I came on here just to talk about the video because that's what you want to talk about, and I get that you drama chase. You do that, man. You do that. Okay. My video yesterday.
What's that mean? Oh, I know what that means, right? And it is kind of weird that when we look at a lot of these TikTok videos, culturally, you know, they're from a, you know, the particular community, right? But then I've also made a video where that white guy was like, I don't want to tip, right? So it's not about a black and white thing, a yellow and brown thing, and this and that, or this, a woman, a man. Like people that are entitled, people that are ignorant, people that are clowns, people that are rude, people that don't respect you, people that look down on you are the ones who don't tip. And that can be any color of the rainbow. What do y'all think? I want to hear y'all opinions in the comments down below. This is a little video for y'all. I do got one more thing I want to add. So this is going to be like a 2-part little video. So if you want to watch this little clip, keep watching. Appreciate you guys. See y'all on the next one.
So we got an alcohol dealers paying $7.25, like 1.5 miles. Texted, called, nothing. So I hit the.
So that was the separation there.
Can I say something, Robert? I'm a guest on your show. Can I talk for a minute, please?
That was the question. Go ahead.
Okay, so what you also missed in that video is I've managed restaurants for 18 years, right?
You say that all the time.
You're unbelievable, man.
You say that all the time. Separate yourself.
I don't have to separate because I did nothing wrong. The only reason I'm coming on here is, at the end of the day, dude, I'm going to give you a little bit of advice. Are you willing to hear a little bit of advice? Okay. So you have got to redirect your energy, bro. You're so drama and so negative. And all you do is clout chase with other content creators because you want attention so bad. And when you don't get it, you get your feelings hurt.
What do you mean when I don't get it? You guys can't outwork me. I don't care about views. I'm on traction mode. You guys got people that talk about me and I catch them and I show the videos. So it's not me. I just come at you guys way harder.
Robert, I'm trying to help you for a second, man. Listen, you get too in your feelings, in my opinion, when people don't want to mess with you, when they don't want to talk to you, when they don't want to come on your show. And then you use a video to get people to come to your channel and watch. And you add certain content creators. You cause the drama, bro. No,
are you serious? All right, Pedro.
Listen,
Pedro. You know that everyone that has been on, I interviewed everyone first, and then I let them know that I am here for the people, like for real. I interviewed everyone first. After I interviewed everyone first, when they know that I am the opposite of all that stuff, and then all the other stuff, that's why I interviewed everyone first, to get my job done first, because they liked me at first until they saw that I'm against what you guys say.
Listen, Robert, you have got to let guests that come on your show talk. Do you see me interrupting my guests like how you're interrupting me? No. You have to let.
They all call people miserable human beings. You don't gotta interrupt them.
This is why I don't mess with you, man. But when you call out my character, I'm gonna.
I call
myself.
You out all day. Your character sucks, man. You
Listen,
call people miserable. You got people doing the wrong stuff to people out there, and you are the spokesperson, and you are the person that voices everything, and they follow what you are doing. So yes, and I am against all of that. And since I am against all of that, and since I call it out, I am evil. You are the spokesperson. Everyone follows what you say. So I guarantee this. If Pedro says, hey, man, everyone just start, hey, everyone start being nicer. But it's not nicer right now. It's Top Dasher. Let's be Top Dasher. You don't got to be nice. Let's just accept them to be Top Dasher to make more money. It's not even about the service. You guys, you have made something that is negative. And now people are like, well, let's just be Top Dasher. That'll make us seem like we're doing everything. You're the spokesperson of that now when you cheated and called in.
Robert, I'm gonna bow out. I can't with you. You won't even really let me talk. Listen, man. Good luck to you.
Did you call in? Did you call in to be Top Dasher? Did you call in to be large order? Did you call in?
Robert, calm down, dude.
Did you call in?
Yes, because my metrics met the standards. You don't have to be. Your acceptance rate doesn't matter for Top Dasher or for a large order program. So that, listen.
But we broke that down I broke down your driver Mike's video. I broke it down. Yes, it does.
Robert, you have got to be a better host on your show, man. You got to let it's all.
I got so many hot questions, Pedro, that you duck and dive the whole time. I'm trying to spit them out like rapid fire on that ass.
Robert, dude, I'm trying to be nice and respectful, man, and you're not giving me that back, actually. Right? You're not.
You never. Are you serious? You right talking now, about respect, homie? You talking about right now. So for 8 months of disrespect, you on my show, and I can't treat you how you've been treating me on my own show?
Dude, you're not. Listen, okay, can I ask you a question so your viewers can understand the truth? Is that okay? Did you not text me months ago talking about this is perfect, Pedro? You're on one side, I'm on the other. It's like WWE.
Macho Man, Hulk Hogan. I said that live.
You won't even let me talk. See how rude.
But you're talking about what I said live. Dude, I said this can work both, so we can do the whole thing.
Hey guys, I'm out. Listen,
yeah,
I'm out.
Yeah. I already did that, and I read this on the live too.
I'm trying to.
I read that on the live. I said, why won't you try to make something work?
This guy is. Have fun.
Yeah, guys. Every question you want to talk around everything, just like when UDM asked you everything when you went berserk. You didn't even answer anything that the man was asking you. You're trying to go and do that whole circle lap. I'm asking directly, and I'm not dealing with that for 8 months. I've been dealing with that whole loop. I'm not doing that. I'm going straight to the source.
Robert, I'm here, and you're still interrupting me when I'm trying to ask you a question and get an answer. You won't even let me finish. It says a lot. Like, listen.
Okay. Which question are you trying to answer?
Did you not text me talking about you're the only reason you used me and you come at me the way you do is because you understand you want clicks and views, and I'm on the opposite narrative, and it's like WWE. It's all clout chasing, man. That's my question. Would you admit to that?
I admitted live on my show and in a text that I said it's like Hulk Hogan and Macho Man. And I said that even after that, they were still friends. And this could be good for the gig economy. That was the whole text.
There's more to that text, but I appreciate you being honest about that. But it just goes to my point that in my opinion, I'm not saying this is a fact. You just clout chase, man. And your channel is going to be short-lived. You have over 3,000 subscribers. Congratulations. I mean that sincerely. but your viewership's so low because you're not getting your subscribers the right way. And I tried to help you, and you didn't want to listen because your pride's too big. Okay.
Okay. So all right. So no. What do you mean by not getting my subscribers the right way?
Can I explain? Give me a second. So I know YouTube very well and analytics. Okay. This isn't a shot at you, but this is hot facts. I'm going to give you some facts. Okay. And let the people in the chat decide what they want. You have over 3,000 subscribers. Your active viewership is low, very low, considering the amount of subs you have. The reason that is because you go out and you talk about your channel, you self-promote, which is fantastic. Much respect for that. You're betting on yourself, bro. I got a lot of respect for that. But people might sub to you, but they don't watch you. So you're getting the wrong type of people to sub to you because they don't care about what you got going on your channel. That's why. How many people do you have in here right now? Not a lot. If Roy went live right now, he'd get more people, and he has.
I got 20 people in here.
Okay, but if Roy went live right now, he'd have more people watching him, and he has 600 subscribers. So you cannot.
He'll have about 25 people, 30 people, okay, yeah. But here's the thing. I have a short section that is ridiculous. And here's what, and this is why I broke down everything. I have people that watch for certain things.
So I know. So most of your subscribers, probably if I had to guess, 2,000 of them came from your shorts. So they're subscribing to your channel, but they're not active viewers. Okay. So that's great. But the subscriber count doesn't matter if you don't have active engagement.
But check this out. Most of my shorts are from the gig world. 90% of all my shorts are from the gig world. The gig world is watching my shorts, and that's my viewership. So what are you talking about?
What I'm talking about, listen, I'm not going to try to help you. You can't, you're not going to listen. I'm trying to convey something.
I'm in the first year of traction, and the gig world, they watch my shorts. A lot of them. I have a whole lot of views on my shorts. So whatever you are talking about, you're wrong, simply because it shows me that boom, and look at all of this, all from the shorts, and most of my shorts, 90%, is from the gig world, which means that my viewership, they're watching my shorts. So they're watching me.
People that are not in the gig community are watching your shorts. It doesn't matter. Listen, what I'm saying is your channel is going to be short-lived. Okay. And you could have 10,000 subscribers, but in my opinion, you're going about it the wrong way because
I don't have any bots. I have real people. I don't have any bots.
I didn't say anything about bots. I'm trying to give you some advice here, and you're not listening, bro. And I
call people miserable human beings, talk trash about them all day. Let's do it like that, because everyone wants to hear everything negative. Don't go and be a good person, because if you do it like that, no one's really gonna know. Don't highlight and accent so many different things, because no one's gonna know. But check this out. My channel is growing with me being multicultural, multi-everything, and that's what I do. You want to be the evil dude because that's what gets you views. Being evil. You even said it in videos. You've said it in your own videos that being.
Robert, listen.
You have not said this,
Robert. I am myself. Yeah. Sometimes I'm a flawed human being, but I'm myself.
But you have said that I do this because I know that, hey, some people, and I know that people, they gravitate to negativity. That's what you said, and maybe like 2 weeks ago.
I've given you enough of my time. Listen, at the end of the day, continue to do what you're doing. It's probably not going to work out for you in the end, is my opinion. But it's not.
Woo! It's probably not going to work out for me in the end. That's like you walking straight with your knees not knocking. No, we got to try that right there. We got to get rid of this dude now. This dude, yeah, I quoted him from his actual video. People gravitate towards me because I'm negative, and people like to see that stuff. That's what he said. So I'm not doing that. And everything that I have ever gotten, people, I have been begging so many times. You guys had no idea. I could not control myself right now. You guys saw that live on camera. I could not control myself right now because all of the disses and all of the everything that has happened to me, I could not control myself. I could not control myself, and I got it together for a little bit to show the last 3 minutes, but it was actually only like 45 seconds, and it was not a separation. He went into saying that, yes, we have people that are miserable, they're scumbags, every other word that he uses for these people, he still said it on my show. But at the same time, he did not say, hey, you know what? The comment that came in, he says he don't see him, but he sees all of mine. He says, when you at me and everything else, you see everything that I do. So when I put comments up in your thing, I didn't see that. I don't see all this other stuff. You saw that because I made a comment based on that right there. And boom, 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 boom. You want to be on the show because you watch my stuff. You're one of the people that say it's not going to grow, but you watch my stuff. That's what you do. That's exactly what you just did. Now, you did not separate yourself still. That dude generalized the whole race and whole color and everything. You did not even try to be like, look, and even you look in TV on whatever the hell they do, they at least try to bring in the token black dude to say, I hang out with so-and-so and I do this and I help out. This is definitely not what I'm about. Whoop, whoop, whoop. You still have, like, you still are like, well, I didn't see it. Well, you know it's there. You see it's there. You on being the spokesperson, and that's why I said you are the spokesperson. They are using these things and they send me the hate mail and stuff because of the things that you say, and they follow what you say. I got 29 people in here right now. 2 are probably going to drop. Yep, 27. You are 28 now. It went back up 1. You are the person, and I apologize, Roy. I'm trying to have it mostly monetized for today, and I know that Roy wants to say something. I'm going to call Roy myself. Roy, I'm going to call you myself so we can talk on the phone so I can hear, because I got to hear what Roy wants to say to me. So I cannot just not know that Roy came on my live and then me not be able to just call Roy. I got to hear what Roy's going to say. So, Roy, I'm going to give you a call. You know what it is, people? Sometimes it's like all the call outs I have done to get, to boom, 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 and everything else like that. I would have been under control a little bit more then. It's just that I've just been like literally, and I've let it get to me like to a point to where when he got here, I just couldn't control myself. And I'm going to keep it way real. I just couldn't control myself. And I tried to, and I couldn't do it. I tried, and then I did for a little bit, and then it is what it is, people. It is what it is. I tried, and I hopefully, look, I got that out of my system. I want to do it again because I got it out my system. I got it out my system. People, that's been brewing in me for a long time, and a lot of you guys have been watching, and that's why a lot of people are watching to see how long is it going to be before it just goes nuts. That's probably what everybody wants to see. And hey, it is what it is. And it got to the point to where I didn't even let Roy talk. So go ahead, Roy.
Okay, first off, man, you remember I've supported you from day one, bro. I stick with you. I watch your stuff. I agree on a lot of stuff. We disagree on stuff. We know this. I've had this discussion with you before, with the arrogance and that you have to be a bigger man when it comes to this shit. Regardless of what people have done to you for the last 8 months, you're a better man than that. You are your own man. You know what you're doing in this gig space. You know what you're doing. You can't let shit that people have said to you over. If I did that with every person, I'd have less hair than I already have. It's almost like you're letting arrogance get to you, bro. And that's one of the things I don't like, because you're a great guy. You go out of your way to prove that you do the right things. You try and go out and do the right things as much as you can and show people how to do the right things. But it's almost like we're letting our arrogance get to our head. And that's something I don't like, because we got to be humble. We got to be, if we're truly going to help people, we have to humble ourselves. We can't let what other people have said in the past affect what we do in our future. because then it makes us look no better. What you did today with Pedro, you asked him to come on, you asked him to do this, he came on, and what you showed is that the whole 8 months of shit talking, you proved that to the people that they might as well be right talking about you like that. Now, if you would have came on and been civilized and not do what you did, you would have looked like the bigger and better man. And that's what we got to be, is bigger and better men. We can't go off on, we can't let our feelings get hurt. We put ourselves out here every day. We do the news, we do our comments, we put ourselves out here. So any criticism we get, we got to expect that, whether it's good criticism or bad. We can't let that affect our feelings. And that's what I saw today, was just out of control arrogance. Like, I'm going to get back on you.
I wasn't even trying to be the better man. I let it get to me. Once I heard something, Roy, it was like I couldn't control it, man. And that's why I had to say it. I couldn't control it. It came out.
Yeah. And that's why I tried to jump in and stop it right when I did. And the way you treated me, muted me, kicked me, that's not cool, bro. That's not cool, because I'm trying to come at you guys with a level head. I'm not looking at I'm not Pedro's side. I'm not Robert's side. I am the group side. I want to see what everybody has to say and explain to themselves what they're doing. And that's why I came in when I did, to say, hey, we need to chill the fuck out and let this man speak. We asked him to come on here to speak and, explain. And then we just went off like we were in kindergarten. And that to me is just crazy, bro. Because like I said, I see your videos, I see the good things you're doing. You're helping businesses, and then you went off like that. And I understand having built up frustrations, but you gotta suck that shit up, Robert. I'm being honest with you. You gotta suck that shit up, because you're a grown ass man, bro, and we can't.
Hey, I didn't know it was gonna come out like that, Roy. I didn't know it was gonna come out like that. Hey, Roy, you my man. I said Roy is right here and Rev is right there. That's why I said I gotta call Roy, because I know I kicked him off. You know what I mean? And literally when I was talking about it, it hit me.
And that's where you have other people like me, for example. If you want to have a moderation with something like you and Pedro, then ask one of us. Let me talk to Pedro. Let me talk to you. Set something up so we can have a civilized discussion. And then we don't have this like childish kindergarten shit going off like we saw today.
But
you know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you this: we've been trying to, like literally, we've been trying to do this, and I'll tell you when it went haywire here. I'll tell you exactly when I was like, oh well, I don't care. When I put the link up and he kept saying I'm avoiding putting the link up. And then I called the phone and then I'm blocked. And then it went into, and then like, that's when I just went into like, I was all the way cool then until he was like, no, you're not trying to bring me up. I was like, he's trying to do this. So, and then that, I'm going to let you know, that's when it went into, I went hazy there. And then, and it went nuts after that.
I'm not sure what happened. He might have been in a bad spot. Maybe he wasn't getting all the stuff. I'm not going to speak for Pedro. I'm not his daddy, and I'm not his defender. But I'm just saying, yeah, man, we got to be the bigger people here, bro. Because I get just as much. I probably don't get as much hate anymore, because my message is we got to be fucking grown up. We got to act like grown ups. Sorry about the cussing. I know you don't like it, but we got to act like grown ups, man. And it just, we're all in the same shit together. We're all trying to do the same thing, help people and this and that. And yeah, they went after you sideways a long time ago. I even said that myself. They had no right to do that to you, because you have a different opinion than them. They go off on you sideways. Let them be like that. That shows their character. Your character is what we want to see every day. The bigger man, the man that no matter what people say, how they degrade me, I'm still going to come out here. I'm going to do what I'm going to do. And I'm going to try to do it to my best. I'm going to help as many people as I can. Fuck what these people say. What they say means nothing to Robert. Robert has a lovely family. Robert has his channel's growing. He's out there in the community doing the right things. Screw what people say, regardless what they say. That means nothing. And we got to be the bigger person than that. And yeah, and as far as that goes, if you guys want to have like a side-by-side, then again, get somebody to help moderate it for you. That way you guys can talk. As far as that comment on Pedro's thing, we can't hold Pedro responsible for other people's opinions and experiences. I know you want him to distance himself from this particular person, but if we had to distance ourselves from every person that had a different opinion on their beliefs and or their experiences with another group of people, we'd have nobody. We'd have no friends. We'd have nothing, because everybody has those opinions and beliefs based on their life experiences.
Well, not the person, Roy. It was just like because it's not the person itself, because like I've even put up videos, where they've ordered multiple times. I don't go anywhere there anymore, but they put up the tar so I can't do the doorbell and stuff like that. But I'm not talking about the individual person. I'm just talking about that. Hey, I could still be no tip, no trip, and do all of this, but I can't accept that. So you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I can't accept that right there.
and
You know what I
we
mean?
can't. Yeah, and we can't use somebody else's stupid ass racist comment or whatever the comment is to try to reflect upon somebody else's beliefs. I'm pretty sure Pedro's not racist. I'm not racist.
No, I know he's not. That's
But
why I was just saying, just
we're using another ignorant person's comment because maybe he didn't see the comment, maybe he did. I'm not gonna, like I said, either or, it doesn't matter. We can't use that as a reflection against another person because somebody leaves a stupid comment. People leave stupid comments in my shit all the time. I fucking ignore it. It isn't a reflection of me because this person said something stupid in my comment section. And I think that's what a lot of people, when we're saying distance ourselves, we're at that point, we're using it as a reflection of that person. The best way to deal with those kind of people is not to address them at all, because then it shows their opinion means nothing to me. If I was to go in there and I start hitting them up and saying stupid comments, I'm giving an idiot fucking attention. So I'd rather see you ignore a stupid comment like that, because you're not giving him attention. When people make stupid comments like that, they're looking for your attention. They're trying to suck you into their bullshit. And the best way to do it is to ignore those kind of people, because then you don't get sucked into that bullshit. And it's the same with you and your comments. Don't get sucked into that stupid shit. Somebody says something stupid, don't get sucked into it. Best way to do it, ignore those people. Sooner or later, they go away. And so yeah, but we can't let comments.
Roy. My other part was that like I brought it up a few times, and a lot of people don't know, you know what I mean, that I get the, the messages with with all the other stuff, with stuff like that in the messages, and it's like literally when they are trying to take that and then use that with it, it's like, that's why I said I gotta say something out loud, and you gotta separate yourself, because there's people that are literally now, well, I don't know now, this guy's obviously felt like the way he is, whoever, I don't know who it is, but he's felt this way, right? And the people that he's going out there and dropping the stuff off to, he's doing certain things to based on that. And then he's using this philosophy to come at me and write me. Do you see what I'm saying? So on top of all of the we could have already had something done a long time ago. So now all that was built up with, like, it was just, I'm glad it happened right now. I'm glad it happened right now. Because it's out. It's out, and I'm already done. You know what I mean? But but that's what I have. It bugged me so much that I get that personally, and they're using this other thing to go into that. That's the biggest thing there. And maybe I didn't know how to say it right. You know what I mean? But it came out.
But that's why you got cooler heads to rely on, bro. That's why I jumped in when I did, because cooler head. I look at things from everybody's perspective, and I understand why you have the pinned up frustration. But take that shit out on your box, and take that shit out on your bag or something. Let the bag feel that, instead of coming on here, because you almost kind of, and I hate to say this, and like I said, I'm not supporting Pedro's anything, but you almost kind of made it look like everything they've said about you is true, that you're just crazy and you just make shit up, crazy shit. Let's fucking be honest. That's what it looked like, bro, to be honest with you. I know you're not that type of person. we all have our moments we lose control, but at the end of the day, man, we gotta let that shit go, bro. We're above that. We're older men. We're above that. We know our capabilities to do what we got to do as grown ass men, and we gotta let that baby shit go. This ain't kindergarten anymore. Like somebody said something about me cussing in the live stream. Sorry, I cuss. It's part of life. I'm not in kindergarten. We're all grown as adults. Yeah, I cuss. I try to keep it to a minimum, but I'm gonna cuss. And it has nothing to do with my vocabulary. Trust me, my vocabulary is quite large. When I cuss, it's to prove a point. It's to prove an emphasis on a specific subject I'm trying to get across. So when I tell Robert, you need to chill the fuck out, it's trying to prove the point to Robert. Hey, you need to chill out. You're not, I'm not gonna say, hey, Robert. That's not gonna get your attention.
Hold on, wait. People, my hands are in the air. People, remember Pedro said that he blocked me. My hands are in the air. People, I'm not deleting anyone's comments at all. Do you want me, guys? I have not deleted anyone's comments, people. Everybody's channel, I'm not deleting. See, like, I'm not deleting anyone's comments. I'm talking to Roy, and Roy is talking to me. So I've drank water like 5 times during this. I'm not clicking nothing to. I'm on StreamYard. I don't even have the YouTube up. I'm on StreamYard, so I cannot. I'm not. So let's go ahead and just stop that there.
So yeah, we just got to remember that we can't allow other people's comment to be a reflection on the person reporting the story. You report stories all the time. Somebody makes a stupid comment. That's one thing we need to learn as adults as well, is that everybody has an opinion. They have a belief system on how they've been treated in the past, whatever their interactions are with super groups of people. We have to deal with that. That's something we as grown adults have to look past and say, well, we can't use that as a reflection on another person because it's in their comment section, or they ignored the comment, or they didn't speak on it. We just have to realize, well, this guy's a fucktard, and leave it at the end of the day as that. Say, hey, that's not a reflection. I've watched a lot of Pedro's stuff. Pedro's never came out and said anything about being racist or pretended to be, or give me the impression that he's racist. So this is just a stupid ass comment from a stupid person. It's not a reflection of Pedro. Too many people are getting caught up that when they see a comment, that for some reason it's a reflection of the person that's doing the video. We need to get past that. That's causing drama. We need to look past that stuff, because all they're doing is trying to suck in bad energy because their own bad moral standards or whatever the case may be, and they're just trying to suck people into that. So, like I said, better to ignore those people, and don't allow it to be a reflection on the content creator because somebody says something stupid in their comments. And so,
well, I know that you just got more out of everything that just happened just now. So yeah, Roy listened to everything just now and kept it way real, people. He kept it way real. You know, it happened. It happened, people. Hey, you know.
Well,
shoot.
like I said, I'll be more than happy. I'll contact Pedro, and I'll talk with you later, because I got to get to go and work here soon.
Yeah,
but I'll talk to you later when I have a free moment, and maybe we can set some up so we can, like, kind of, I don't know if we can squash it, but maybe we can, like, come to an agreement, man. Maybe somewhere down the line, everybody has got the wrong impression of everybody, and we need to be, even if we don't like them 100%. Doesn't mean we have to be uncivilized towards each other. We're still a civilized society, and you can still be civilized and have disagreements, and at the end of the day still say, hey, I disagree, I agree to disagree, and be done with it that way. And maybe that's something we can work out, where I can be in the middle, and whatever the case may be, and just allow each other to have their moment.
You pretty much broke down this whole situation here, Roy, when you said, because when I talked about the frustration part, and then I talked about how I get the messages and how they're tying that in. That's the thing that really did it right there. And you were able to listen to that and break it down. So that's the information that that's the information right there that had to come out. You got it. You know how to compute that and transfer that on to the next.
Yeah, because I'll be honest, you both have good content. I like your content. You bring up society's issues. You bring up gig stuff, society's issues. I appreciate that because it's something different than watching 95% gig work all the time. He does his thing, which helps a lot of people in the gig community. You do what you do to help. So you both are on the same side. It's like older brother, middle brother fucking bullshit right now. Like we're fighting we're inter-family fighting is what it is. And at some point we're gonna have to smash fucking heads and just get it all out there. Say, hey, this is what I felt when you guys went against me because of this, and just get it out. Just let it out, and to where it's civilized conversation versus what we saw today.
Well, yeah, because like you just brought up like 4 things that were not talked about, and that has to be mediated right there. You already know that's why you brought that up, and yeah, all right. See, that's why I said people. DoorDash is right here, and Roy is right here. He went and did that because he brought up a few more things, people, that we just gotta like, man, just get it all out there. Today was like, I would say 70%. I would say 70% was done right now, and because if the explosion would have been 100%, I don't know. We did 70%, and that was on accident. So hopefully we can get the other 30% in and then we go ahead and do the thing, which is why I wanted to have something with Richard so I can actually be quiet and listen and you know what I mean? And then if I, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I want to do a real gig conference. So you're just going to hear and then boom, boom, boom. And then that's it. And I'm not going to go too much into detail with that. I'm going to let whenever Roy sets that up, we'll go ahead and air all that.
And that's what would be good about having somebody in the middle to moderate it, because it stops you from doing what you did, just blocking him off. You doing that, so that would stop that. That gives both of you a full opportunity to speak your mind in like I said, a civilized manner, versus you having full control of the channel where you're blocking him, muting him, doing all this crazy shit. So, like I said, I'll try to work something out with you both, and so I got to get going for work. So I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for having me on as usual. And just remember, man, what I'm saying. You are the creator of your own destiny. Nobody's going to do it for you. And the destiny needs to be, we need to grow as bigger human beings than we are now and do the right thing.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. All right, Roy. That was Roy. Now I see T Money down there in the comments says that no, Robert's been going at Pedro for 1 month now. See, you came in for 1 month now. You don't know about 8 months, and that's what we and Roy just talked about: the pent up frustration, stealing my ideas, getting in other people's stuff, and saying this and insinuating these other things. It was just a whole lot. I thought that literally, I thought that when I put the link up, he was going to be able to click on the link and it was just going to be going over. And I guess he thought that I called him a racist. I never called him a racist. And me and Roy just went over that. And I talked about it earlier. It was the fact that literally the hate that I get and the personal messages, they are using racial things to say to me. And they use the no tip, no trip thing to like use that when they do my thing. So on top of all of the other stuff, like literally when he said you're trying to block me and you won't let me in, it was like he's calling me a liar again. So I just lost it right there. I just lost it. And I'm like, well, he's about to get a dose of all what they've been doing to me. And that's what happened. And that just happened. The explosion happened. There's been a lot of people saying, well, what'll happen if they, like no one even planned for this to happen. This was not planned. And here's how you know it went left field. It was not planned. This was not planned. Nothing about this was planned. Hey, let's do this. It was not planned at all. If this was planned, we would have been able to like literally like have a full out show and boom, 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 boom. But this most certainly was not planned. That was what it was. And then from all the mail that I get when I hear these things, that triggered that. And then, it just triggered it. It was triggered it once I was called a lie. It triggered it. And there you go. There you go. It happened. Shoot. But I'm just going to let people know this, though. I got a good moderator team, and literally, I don't get any. No one comes on my messages on YouTube and writes racial things or anything else like that. They do it all on my thing, the 951-595-8030. They do it there, or they head over to the newu.rr@gmail.com, and that's where I get all of that stuff. And you know, when all that stuff comes and they're calling you all these names, and then they put no tip, no trip at the end, and all that stuff just gets in you. And I felt like the spokesperson was here and he was riding with him, but I do know that he is not a racist dude. I have said that. He's not a racist dude. He's not that. I was just looking for a separation so that these guys can't tie themselves into that at all. I know he's not a racist guy. So yep. So that's what it was. Whoo, people, I'm gonna tell you, I needed that though, people. I needed that. You guys have no idea what was just sitting in me. I feel like I ran a mile right now. I literally had to get that off. I don't know, it came off by itself. I literally had to get that off, and I feel like I got a whole lot off of me. I feel a little bit better now. Like this is what happens sometimes. You throw blows. At least we are not in the rap world where we shoot each other with real guns. Okay. At least that did not happen. Okay. We were able to get on here, and whatever happened, whatever it was, we did answer each other's questions at least once or twice. So we know that was a positive there. We did do that maybe 2 or 3 times. We answered each other's questions at least 2 or 3 times. I know there were many more that we both asked, but I shut a lot of it off. I'm going to go ahead and say that there. I shut a lot of it off. But there's still questions there, and I do see that with Roy getting up here, we'll be able to talk that stuff out. And I'm gonna call the number again. See if I can get a conversation with Pedro in a little bit. I'm gonna call the number again. To see if he unblocked me, and to see if we can actually get that thing in and just talk a little bit. Because out of everything that happened right now, man. And this is the very last thing, Jerry's final thoughts. I said that Pedro's a family man. I know all that other stuff. And I said the no tip, no trip. And what we go over with this, it only has to do with the gig world, not about regular life. Not about regular life. That was about the gig world. So I said outside of that, he's a man. He's doing his thing. He's grinding. He's working. And boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. The link is here, DoorDash Revolution. And then boom, 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 boom. Never that. I just literally, and it's still in me right now. Like it has nothing. I see it as he's like a council member, and we have like a Nazi group that's trying to assemble themselves and represent the dude and show up to all the rallies. You know what I mean? So that's how I was taking it. And it's not him. And that's why I was trying to separate that. It just went left field. It just went left field. I was, and then because something like that, and a lot of you guys don't know, I have asked the DoorDash Revolution during our interview, and I asked them about how is it with being black and white and you getting tips and doing your orders. So it's always been something there. I just wanted to know, but then when I get the mail and they're using no tip, no trip after people, you got like, oh my goodness. It was just built up. And the DoorDash Revolution didn't even know I had it built up in me. And the Rev talks to me. Rev didn't even know it was built up in me like that, and it just came on out.
Yeah, I did.
So
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I knew. I knew. I knew. Good evening, everyone. If you can hear me.
I can hear you.
All right. Now, I'm going to be straight up about all of this. Jealousy, envy, and hatred. See, he done pushed your buttons now. He's sitting somewhere he glad and happy about it. But this is what I'm going to say. People can take it for whatever they want to take it for. Now, I'm a content creator. I'm a black content creator. Okay, we try to collaborate as a black content creator, and we will continue on collaborate as black content creator. But we just can't let these guys continue on going on this channel harassing us the way they do. Because from here on out, I'm going to exercise my authority presence. And I'm talking about community guidelines and all of this. So it's going to stop right here. It's going to stop today. And I mean that. They know the bylaws of the community guidelines of YouTube just as well as I do. They continue on, I'm going to exercise my rights and my authority. They know what that means. Enough said on that. That's one of the reasons why I took off for a minute. Took a vacation away from the live streams of YouTube. Because it seemed like when I was coming on, drama was coming from everywhere. And I tried to make sure that that heat wouldn't keep coming your direction. You see. But he's one of the best trollers on the planet. Because you're not going to be able to get on his channel unless you subscribe to his lives. You know, he'll hit them cheap shots like he did and then run like a coward. So you ain't got to worry about battling him anymore. Because the DoorDash revolution coming after him from here on out. So if you want to continue with them shenanigans and people keep giving him the get out of pass free jail card, I'm coming for him. And if he continue on bashing different content creators, especially the black ones, disrespecting them, think they supposed to talk to us any kind of way, we don't do that on their channel. I'm going to exercise my rights. And that's what I mean by that. Make your content, do what you do, and make the community better. This is the corruption that I was talking about.
Rev, Hannibal said sounds like a threat. I don't know. Now, Hannibal, I see you there.
I don't care about Hannibal.
No, but let me tell you, Rev,
please let me finish, bro. I don't care about what Hannibal's saying. I don't care about the rest of what they saying. This stuff got to stop. This stuff got to stop. And it will stop. It's not a threat. I will do it. Understand that. Read your rights. You know what I'm talking about. This stuff got to stop. And Hannibal, I'm biased about Robert. Just like you biased about Pedro. I'm not going to let anybody come on this channel and continue on attacking this man. We black content creators trying to do things for the community. This going to stop as of the day, Hannibal. You didn't reach out to us to collaborate, so shut up already. Now, I try to reach out to all of you guys. And then nobody try to reach back out to me. I'm good with that. So what you need to do is stay on the sidelines. Don't try to throw cheap shots talking about coming in the game. Because what I just said, I meant it. because I've been reading for a while. I know what's right and I know what's wrong. There's a lot of foolishness and a lot of negativity been going on way before Reese came on the scene, way before the DoorDash revolution came on the scene. Understand that. But we're not finna have it happening on this live. It's not gonna happen on my live. I guarantee you that. You see, you're gonna come on here, you're gonna be respectable. Now, if you don't like what somebody stand for, what the message they bringing, keep your opinions to yourself on your channel. We're not gonna allow you coming on this channel, swinging left and right. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna allow it anymore. I got episodes that's going to be dealing with the corruption of the gig community. You guys have proved it in the flesh. Do I need to say it anymore? You proved it today. You've been proving it in the past. All I'm going to do is expose it so we can get our act together and build our community. Since we talked about discrimination, why is drivers discriminating against drivers? I'm a cherry picker. You a top dash. I'm discriminating against you. You discriminating against me. Back and forth because somebody been hurt through the experience. And that's where hatred come in, jealousy come in, envy come in, selfishness come in, all of these attacks towards one another. Do that sound like that's building the community, ladies and gentlemen? Y'all keep giving this man the get out of jail free card every time he do something wrong. That day over with. Him and whoever else, that they over with. The community is not being built at all, as long as you keep got this foolishness going on. In my neighborhood, in my market, in my zones, in my city, they carrying on the same foolishness. You got restaurant employees discriminating against drivers. You got drivers discriminating against drivers. Okay, that's crazy. People, you need to wake up. You need to check yourself. You need to check your mindset. We all done had bad experience in our life. In our life, we got to learn how to be able to rebuild from the things that torn our hearts. You see what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen? Everybody done been discriminated against one way or another in this life. Now, since we know it's a problem, now we need to address that problem. Now we need to come up with a solution for that problem. This is the call of action from a man that had to come back off his vacation from this corrupt activity that's going on and had to give you this message. Get ready for the next videos that's going to be in series of building and restructuring this community. You want to know what I think about it? I am ashamed of our community. I am ashamed of our content creators. I am ashamed of all of us not trying to pull things in the right direction because of greed, because of popularity, because we want to be worshiped. Something wrong with us, ladies and gentlemen. Something wrong with that picture. We got to build a community, and we can't do it like this. Now, since we see that it's corruption here, all right. I know me and this man, the most two hated people on the planet right now. I try to separate myself from him a little bit. Oh, he's no good for Reese. Reese no good for DoorDash Revolution. They no good combination together. No, you don't want to see two black content creators come together trying to build a community. That is what it is. Okay. And I got the proof. So it's not a threat. I would put each one of your videos up where you slipped up like on a banana peel and let you hear yourself witness against yourself. All right. I've been doing this thing a long time, ladies and gentlemen. I ain't just started. But I can't sit here and see my brother getting beat up like that there, and I just watch this circus show go on.
Well, Hannibal just asked, I won't answer me calling him an Uncle Tom. I'm calling you Uncle Tom for this reason here. I think you are going along with your rideshare crew, everyone else that does that. You have came in here and called me Wendy Williams and a whole bunch of other stuff. You came at me, your very first comment that you ever did. You have been riding with them when I went on there and I talked about the whole Prop 22 on Steve thing, you rolled your eyes. I said, oh, Hannibal hates it when I say this, and you rolled your eyes then and there. You have been like that and rolling with them. And then when this came out and you see that someone is trying to tie in with you, but now you're trying to separate yourself from No Tip, No Trip, you see that someone said something like that, but I get the hate mail. You know why you don't get the hate mail? Is because they see you as an Uncle Tom. That's why you don't get that hate mail. I get that hate mail because I am not like that. That is why I called you Uncle Tom. And if you don't understand that, then I don't know. And maybe you've got some stuff just for you being a content creator, just putting up videos, and someone gets mad because you are black doing it. But during this whole gig thing, and they are tying in No Tip, No Trip, and calling me all these racial names, they are not calling you racial names and tying in No Tip, No Trip to you, because they feel that you are a part of that. That's why I called you Uncle Tom, and I hope that explained it.
All right, brother, though, you calm down for a minute. We're going to change the subject on this. Like I said, I'm coming out with the videos. You don't need to address it no more. I will. I'm going to address it. I'm going to address it in a positive format. They're going to make everybody see themselves for who they are, and they're going to be ashamed of their own actions. You know what I'm saying? It's not a threat. It's proof. I'm sending a message, not a negative message, but a message that we need to build a community. This needs to stop. It needs to stop. I hate that your show got disrupted today because of it. You know, I apologize on the behalf of content creators that don't want to see stuff like this happen. But we can't build a community if we keep on discriminating against one another. And I'm not talking about a black and white thing either. It got to the point where it's discrimination against cherry pickers and top dashers. You see what I'm saying? And I got a message for those that call themselves, said, yeah, those two guys, I'll be back next week. I'm going to address everything in the proper perspective with respect to everyone. Now, you may not like the message because it's the truth, and I'm going to bring the truth. So, Reese, don't worry about you got to battle with this anymore. I'll take it from here, but I'm going to do it in the right perspective. I'm going to handle the business accordingly and business at hand. You continue on doing the news. I'm going to continue on doing the review, but as you see, I told you they was going to start coming out of the closet, and you was going to see how unraveling the corruption of the gig economy is. And they have done that. They have proved that I was right. Okay, they proved it with their actions today. So while they thinking they making you look bad, while they thinking they making me look bad, they just already have exposed themselves. And I'm done, bro.
Yeah. No, I thank you, man. And this is for everyone that just clicked in here new. A lot of you guys are like, what's going on and how did all this stuff happen? There was a comment that was left on a content creator's page, and it grouped in a whole lot of people and tried to tie in himself in association with that content creator. A lot of you guys don't know is that I get hate mail and a lot of other things, and they tie that stuff into the hate mail. So you guys this is behind the scenes that you guys don't know. So there was, some frustration came out after some words were said, and then we got over it a little bit. And this, I'm glad it happened because I'm pretty sure there's a whole lot of other people doing content who get hate mail. And by them seeing me get mad like this, maybe it's going to help them. You know what I mean? Because it was like right now, like you got, like, it was like you have the spokesperson there and you're here. What do you do? So I didn't know what to do when that happened. But, it happens every single day in the emails and the text messages and everything else like that. And I got to do my show and not let you guys know that happens. But it does happen.
That's okay, brother. We're going to talk on the phone behind the scenes and stuff, and we'll talk about it on the positive format and everything. I just want you to continue with your show. I'm getting ready to get off. I'll give you a call. There's a better way in handling things than the way it's going. That's what they want to see. They want to see a person unravel. They want to see that, okay, we can push his buttons. They want to see, can we get him out of character? See, I got a lot of that stuff too behind the scenes. Except for I talk to people on the phone, and the way you went out of character today, I went out of character on that phone behind the scene with someone. You know, if you turn around and say that color is red, somebody that don't like you gonna find some kind of criticism about the way you describe the color red, and they see that's red for themselves. You know, so we're gonna talk, brother, and we're gonna get together. Like I said, people might as well realize that I'm gonna be rocking with this man. Y'all might as well get used to it. I'm gonna rock with him because him and Geezer was the only two black content creators that reached out to me. They didn't have to, but they did. And I'm gonna have to get in touch with Gigi too, man. He good people and everything, you know, and all of that. So then to have another content creator come at one that's black as well, your words is irrelevant to me, especially when I done reached out to you as well. You guys was the only two that reached out with me, man. You've been having my back, and I got to have yours. I may not agree with some things. You may not agree with some things, but I'm here right here, brother. And like I said, it did get you out of character. I didn't get a chance to see what actually happened. I'm going to go back and find out what happened. I'm going to find out what was the root problem of the situation. And when I find out what was the root problem of the situation, I'm going to deal with the problem with a solution. Because that's what's wrong with people. We'll see the symptom of things happening, and then we like to judge, condemn. We want to play jury, prosecutor, and judge among the jury of our peers. Get ready for the next episodes called The Trials of the DoorDash Revolution. I will be calling the witnesses to the stand. There are going to be some against me. There are going to be some for me. But I'm going to be calling a witness to the stand. Get ready for them exciting episodes that will reveal what's going on in our community. Then once we see all these problems, if we use the same energy about ranting and raving and use it in, okay, let's identify the problem. This is the problem. Now let's come up with a consensus of a vote on how we can bring solutions to these problems that we are having, and then go about our day and make our money. That's all we need to do. But I told you it was going to get exposed. It got exposed too. To the point it pushed your button. It pushed my button 2 weeks ago. If you had heard me cut up, you'd have been like, no, not him. You feel what I'm saying, brother? So don't feel bad that I just hate it happen on the scene.
No, yeah, like, but I feel relieved right now, Rep. It feel like literally, it feel like I ran a good mile. Like literally, I feel like I don't feel how I felt an hour ago. You know what I mean? I feel refreshed right now, and you know, I'm happy it happened, and I'm not. Well, it's hard to say that because people, that was not planned. I planned on talking about the deactivation with DoorDash doing for the signal jamming and the GPS. That's what I was planning on doing it with the guy that got almost 5,000. He's got 5,193 subs, and he did his video, and he showed that they have deactivated people and told them exactly what you got to do to get back on the app. He showed the whole screen and everything. That was what today was going to be about. And
go ahead and show us, brother. Go ahead and show us. I think that was BZ you was talking about. Go ahead and show us that. I would like to see that right now. You all right with that, brother?
Okay. Yes. Segment. Yes. Let's segment off of this. Let me go ahead and show that. Let me go ahead and bring this up. That is something and that was what the show was going to be about today. And then, you know, the comment, and then I'm thinking like literally, there's areas I don't go because of how you get treated. And I'm like, oh, wow, I have to say something.
I understand. I deal with that on all the episodes. Go ahead. Let's see what he had to say.
Yeah. Let me get to him. What's his name right here?
BZ, BEZEE, BEEZEE.
Yes, let me pull him up. Okay, yes. My man's got 1,000 videos. My man's got, and I told you that his video list, people, he's up here doing it. Now, what's the one I was watching? Okay, is this the tracking down. Okay, I'm about to hit mute, people. You guys are about to watch.
Engineers, baby, your board shaking it. GPS, fake location, marking, notification bell. So every time I drop a video, you already know, baby. Yes, you and you and you and you. Whenever the first you watch it, God bless you for watching my videos. Guys, please watch the videos to the very end so you never miss anything. Thank you very much, and God bless. So today's topic, we're talking about DoorDash. DoorDash is tracking now. You know, Dash is using fake GPS, fake location, marking locations, you know, spoofing. You know, you got drivers staying at home, you know, and they're tricking the system and telling them, you know, they're in a certain location whereby they're in their home chilling, you know, looking for the best offer. You know, I remember when I used to do DoorDash, you know, Total Wine offers coming at certain times, you know. I know drivers who are using those fake GPS, you know. They turn it on, you know, even though they're not in a, you know, Total Wine location, they're home. So when they get the good offer, they go over there and pick it up, tricking the system. But now DoorDash is cracking down, man. They're gonna find you and they're gonna deactivate you. This is what they sent to one of the dashes, you know, doing that. Our system had detected you are marking your location. You will not be able to start or complete deliveries while doing so. Close all applications that are providing marked location and disable mark location in the settings of your device. Close all apps which are providing mark location. Go to the developer option, select nothing, and select mark location app. You know, they're not playing, man. If you're using a fake GPS, fake location, VPN, you need to stop, because they will track you down. They will bust you down. They will crack you down, and they're going to deactivate your account, because that's violation. That's a breach of contract. You know, it's in their contract, you know. If you try any other app trying to, you know, trick that DoorDash system, we all know DoorDash system is dumb, you know. We all know that. Keep on crashing. Don't do it, you know. I mean, if you want to get deactivated, that's fine. You know, you can do whatever you want. But if you don't want to get deactivated, that's the last thing, like I tell you. We all need all these apps so we can use them, you know. If you get deactivated, you can't use them no more, man. So that's the last thing you want to do, get deactivated, you know. So I'm giving you a warning. If you're using that fake GPS, fake location, spoofing, marking that location, you know, tricking the system to believe you in a location whereby you're not there, you got to be careful. You might be doing it, nobody caught up to you, but it's going to get caught up to you, and they're going to deactivate your account. The system is going to flag you, and they're going to go in there and deactivate your account. I mean, they ain't even got to go in there. The system automatically going to deactivate your account, and you're going to have the humans go in there, and they're not going to reactivate your account back out. You know, they're going to go with their system. These companies are paying the engineers a lot of money to make their system stronger, you know. Hackers, that's the number one issue for these big companies, Tan. Hackers, you know, you wouldn't believe they pay hackers to try and see if they can hack into their system. They do, because they got a big issue, man. I believe Uber pays some hackers. I'm gonna make a video on that, you know, on the other video on Uber paying hackers, you know, to hash them up. It's crazy, man. This is the stuff we got to deal with, man. But you got to make sure you protect your account, baby. Do not use fake location. Do not use fake GPS. Do not mark or, you know, spoof or whatever you guys call it in DoorDash, because they're going to find you and deactivate your account, you know. If you know anybody using it, tell them to stop. Like you see what the email said. Let me show you guys again. I don't know if you guys can see it. If you mark in your location, the system is going to shut you down. You can't start deliveries. You can't drop deliveries. So until you turn it off, you're using a VPN, you got to shut it down because it's not going to allow you to, pick up or drop off orders. So I suggest you stop doing that. So yeah, on that note, you know the motto, man. Work smart, not hard. Know your what. None of that law office, man. Let's spread love around the world. Let's stop the hate. And God bless everybody, man. Let's go out here.
So yes, people, yes. Spoofing, even people that are in other areas, they're hiding. They're using the same stuff that we brought up when we saw the fights, and it's happening here. And just like he said the companies hire hackers to see if they can hack into their things. People, that's why when you hear the hackers get caught and the hackers don't end up in jail, you figure out what are they doing. They are working for companies to help fix things. That's how they don't go back to jail. That's what the hackers do. And when the hackers do that, people, that's how they know. Now, this gentleman said he knows who's doing it and everything else there, which means he's been paying attention. Now, I have a comment from Title Rob saying that we brought this up months ago, and everyone laughed at us and said that it's not true. Well, now I brought up somebody else, and this is why this whole thing went weird. Just coincidentally, it's another black dude that brought it up. And and this one actually brought out the email. So it's true. People, they are spoofing, hacking. He told you don't use the VPN. All that stuff is going on. DoorDash Revolution spoke to a police officer and got out the car while doing one of the lives here and spoke to him. And we have all the information and all the facts. And this is another driver who did that. I never even knew he had a channel until I saw that today. His thing just popped up this morning. And there you go. And he's talking about what we are talking about. And then he says his next video is going to be on how they are hiring the hackers to go do their thing, which means he's doing research. He's doing research to help the gig economy to make sure that drivers don't get caught up in doing something that can get them knocked off. Okay? Go ahead on that, Rev.
Now, in certain cities, it may be a lot of drivers don't know this is going on, but there are drivers that do know that this is going on. And there's a lot of content creators know that this is going on. This is what I mean about the dirty apping tactics and techniques that people are using. That is really fraudulent to the DoorDash contract. It's a breach of the contract, ladies and gentlemen. Manipulating the software system and all of that. It talks about it in the contract, ladies and gentlemen. See, the term thirsty is a very appropriate word for drivers that's just, I gotta have more, I'm willing to do any and everything by any means necessary. I gotta make this amount of money. The thirst for greed is going to get a lot of us in a world of trouble, not just in the gig community, but in our world. People that got killed over money because somebody was thirsty, wanting to take what somebody else had. And it's a shame. We talked about this. We brought it to the community. Everybody laughed at us. Everybody talked bad about us and all of this. But the truth is right there, ladies and gentlemen. You can't keep closing your eyes like this and saying, or turning your head in a different direction saying it's not happening. It's happening. I talked to the police officers. I talked to some higher in the chain of command as well as the Federal Bureau of Investigation. I knew a guy that I've been knowing for years. I talked to him. I can't say what I want to say. I cannot say it. I can't put it out there on the information that we had talked about. But I can tell you this, ladies and gentlemen, if you got to succumb to the level of being so thirsty with greed and having this kind of money, and then you then got to the point that some people even call it lazy money, and then you're bragging about your numbers on YouTube and you got your customers looking at you bragging about these numbers. You got the restaurant employees see you bragging about these numbers, and you wondering why is hate coming from that segment of the platform or the marketplace. We putting this corruption out there. We the ones threw that boomerang, but that boomerang now is coming back in effect towards us. And it's going to affect a lot of markets, especially the smaller markets. It's going to affect.
No, I want to say this, Rev. The people losing money out there because of this, and this is what we said months ago, people. There are people in markets that are losing money because they are getting what DoorDash Revolution calls the pirates. The pirates, people, are doing their thing, and there are people in certain markets who are not making the money because they are doing things like this, and other content creators are not talking about this, and other people are naive. This is why it's hot facts. Go ahead, Rev.
Yeah, I appreciate you saying that, brother. I talked to some customers the other day, and I was the same way myself as a driver. Like, man, I can't get in. You don't have the gate code. Why are you not having the gate code put in before I get there and everything? I was that driver too, due to ignorance. I got a chance to talk to the customer. They didn't really want me to put their story, on video right then and there. They talked about how, somebody had got their code, and they believed that it was through somebody doing a delivery driving service or whatever. And they caught up with the person and found out that they was already a criminal. So that's what I said when I said that when people not tipping and you ordering from a high-end restaurant, where you ordering these large orders from a high-end restaurant, and if you don't tip, you influencing the criminals to take advantage of you, to take advantage of the economy. See, because it don't just hurt the customer in the restaurant, but it also hurt us drivers as well. All the way around, it's got to come into a full circle, 360-degree circle. It's got to come all the way around. So he went ahead and explained that this is why I tell the driver when he gets here to push the directory, and I give him my name, and he can go through the name right then and there and push the name, and I'll let you in, because he had a robbery went on, and they said that it was a person that was a delivery driver. It could have been a criminal, stole somebody's phone, got their account or whatever, and drove in there. You see, so this is a serious thing. When you can take the screenshot off of that widget, it shows the address of the pickup and drop off location. Okay, that person's name is on there. These folks gonna start scouting these places out during the holiday season and gonna be doing all types of burglaries and stuff. We got to help protect the community, ladies and gentlemen. That's why it's more than about drivers. We got to make it about the restaurants. We got to make it about our customers. These are our clients.
But that's a good point. That's a good point what you just said, because a lot of people don't understand that some of the people that have two people in the car, the guy don't have the license or anything to do the job, but he's making the person work for him to go, and she making money, but they can ride around in different neighborhoods, people, to figure out. And then, we on this street again. Man, you didn't deliver to them 3 times this week. Man, and then that's what happens. And it does happen, people, which is why all these people are producing the Ring cameras and everything else, and they're putting these videos up. People try to go in there after food deliveries, people, and try to do home invasions. And when some of the times, and you can't say 100% of the time, but some of the times when they go in there and steal the food and they take that screenshot and show the people that this is the order, they're about to go do something bad because they figured out, I'm going back to this house. And I'm gonna leave it there.
Especially after they done staked it out. and see what neighborhood it is. That's the reason why when I do videos, in our area, customers do not want us doing any type of videos of their home. This is the reason why. Now, due to the driver's ignorance, because we're not on that side of the fence, we don't know. We don't know this circumstance. We don't know their experience. Why not bring content to where everybody can gain some value from it? Now, I'm going to comment on somebody's comment on here. I was the one that deleted those comments because they was negative. Shots was already fired. It already had stirred stuff up. This guy, you can't go on his channel unless you subscribe on his channel. You see what I'm saying? So as a moderator, I made that judgment call. Reese didn't ask me to make that judgment call. I made that judgment call. So we can put out the flames and continue on getting this news out to you and this review out to you, information that people need.
And people, that's what a moderator does. When you give someone the blue wrench understands what your channel is all about and everything else there. You just don't give a blue wrench to everyone so everyone can be a moderator on your thing to seem cool. What he just said was the fire is already out there, and if everybody has to be a subscriber on your channel, but you blocked me, he was still able to come in my chat and talk and do everything else like that, but you can't do it on that channel. So as a moderator, someone that knows that that's how someone operates their business, he was moderating and saying, I'm not going to keep letting that go because we can't do it on your channel like that. So he did his job as a moderator. That's what a moderator does, people. That's why they get a blue wrench. Go ahead, Rev.
So that's the thing we have to take in consideration. Spoofing. I didn't know that they was doing it from their homes. That was new to me when I heard him talk about it. But I know a lot of people in Olive Branch, they'll sit at their home all day, and when they come out, they always have them big orders or best paying offers. Now I'm beginning to understand why now. So my question is, have we become slaves of these gig apps? Have we become slaves of the gig economy? Our actions say we have. Why? Because we attacking each other. Our actions say we are slaves to this gig economy. Our actions say we are slaves to it because of the amount of money we made last year. It was through the roof, ladies and gentlemen, to where we doing 10, 12, 14 hours, 7 days a week. That's equivalent of you becoming a slave or a prisoner to the thirst of greed, which is money. To where we don't care how we treat each other anymore. Not just on YouTube, but when we go in these restaurants and we see the rest of these drivers. People, we got to do something about this. We got to learn how to get along and understand that, okay, that restaurant isn't just assigned to me. Every driver on the platform got a right to go to that zone, go to that market just like me, and make their money, ladies and gentlemen. And that's the reason why I told you, ladies and gentlemen, that there's corruption in the gig economy. You see it now. You see it. We proven it with our own actions. It was proven today on this show. It was proven weeks ago, months ago, even before we came on the scene. But you never had any content creators say, okay, let's address these problems. Okay, let's identify the root cause of these problems. Okay, now let's bring a solution to the problems and try to make this community a better community. That's going to cause a war. It's going to be a war because you got somebody trying to make it right. And we all should get on board with that in agreement on one accord and edify this community. Put down our selfish ambitions for once and try to build this community. How many channels is it that has it for drivers, for the consumers, for the restaurant employees? How many of us got a channel that goes through the full circle of our marketplace in this community. Since you was chatting earlier, putting all your chats down here, I want to see you put some chats down now saying, okay, my channel has that value to it. I give a call to action to every content creator to reach out to your community in your own special way and start networking with people. Understand what goes on behind the merchant portal on that side. We got dishonest people in the world. We just got dishonest people in the world. They got to give account for that one day. You got them over there on the restaurant side, dishonest people. You got customers that are dishonest. We already know we got drivers dishonest. That is the corruption of the gig economy, ladies and gentlemen.
I got a question for you, Rev.
Go ahead, brother.
I got a question for you. We're talking about all of this, and well, I'm gonna let this one right here was from Vaughn to you. Said, but he deleted his comments when he wasn't here to see when you had him on StreamYard. And this is the thing that the DoorDash Revolution said. He said that I'm going to go back and watch, and I'm going to see what was the thing, and then go back in because of where he came in at. So he did address that there. But the comments he saw that when he came in, as someone that can't go into your thing, you know, he did his moderating job. So that's there. Now, I gotta say this right here because Pedro told me that my channel is gonna be dead, and he said your viewership, you're getting all these subs, you're doing it the wrong way. And I said, so how am I getting subbed the wrong way? He told me that going out there and meeting people and getting your whole community involved, that's the wrong way to get your subs. But then he said that look at your viewership, and I'm telling him that literally I'm only 8 months in. And 8 months in, I don't know anyone who's doing lives that now my lives, they put up more than rideshare on rodeo. My lives have now done that. But my short set section is 90% of my shorts is from the gig world, which means the gig world is still watching my channel. So I want to know from you, how am I generating subs the wrong way? If I'm not buying them, I don't have fake pro robots. All my subs are real people. And then they separate themselves from short, live, and video. So I want to ask you, how am I getting subs the wrong way?
Oh, Reese, you don't have to explain nothing to these men. They know you're out here trying to do what you do. Now, to respond to that response, now I want to ask that viewer a question. Would you let anybody come into your home and violate your home, and you the protector of your home? And if you don't understand that, then you'll never understand anything else.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Pedro did delete Ricky Knight said that Pedro did delete the comment that was there. So that's a huge plus there. That's separation right there. Ricky Knight said that Pedro deleted the comment there. So that's a plus right there. That's a step in the right direction.
Well, my thing is this here. I'm older than everybody else. You can call me old fart and all of this and all that behind my back, on your lives and all of that. I'm supposed to have more wisdom. I don't supposed to be caught up in the same foolishness with the same mindset. I'm on a different level. That's not bragging. That's just how it is. I'm on a different level. Now, my job as being an OG is to make sure that how can we tell the younger generation how to do things if we can't get it together? Okay. That's what influencers are supposed to do. That's what leaders are supposed to do. Check things at checkpoint right there, then and there. How the best way to put out a forest fire, ladies and gentlemen, at a spark. It's the most easiest way to put it out is at a spark. Why would you let it go on and go on till it's out of control? Then you got to bring the whole world to try to put it out. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. I know we're smarter than this. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Don't let stupidity rule humanity. Okay? So what we need to do now, I know people believe in what's right. All right? I know people believe in doing what's right. Okay? So why are you ridiculing the ones that's trying to make a difference in bringing solutions? Because all of you was begging for it last year. We seeing the same old stuff. All of these feuds going on, these feuds between content creators and stuff. It went on before recent. I came on the scene. Hadn't anybody addressed them until now. You see, so we're gonna keep doing what we gotta do.
I got another question for you, Rev.
Go ahead.
Pedro said that, well, first he said my whole channel is whatever, and then he said no, half your channel, you're out there in the community and stuff. People, that's what I do 100% of the time. So 100% of my channel is out there doing it. And then he said that it's all about clout and all of this other stuff. My question is this here. Man, how do I want to ask this?
Take your time with it. Take your time with it. He said something about clout chase. Was that something he said?
Yeah, he said that, but yeah. Go about that first, and then about, but then I have to go into this next part.
Okay, let me address that before you ask that question. Okay, I'm getting ready to call some names since folks act like they got amnesia. Clout chasing. Okay, let's deal with that right there. Clout chasing. Now, you had guys like Tanner Markley, DoorDash Dad, Pedro himself, ranting and raving. What you think that is? Okay, you complaining about a problem, but you're not trying to fix the problem. What do you call it? That's clout chasing. Because, see, you can get everybody on the same page to agree with you, but yet haven't any problems been solved. Okay, now, we being attacked so hard because we trying to bring a solution. You got a news channel. You do news. I do reviews. And if they want to know anything about the DoorDash revolution, all they got to do is look at what is the DoorDash revolution. I say it right there. And when you listen to it, you're going to be like, that's what he's on right now. This is the level he is on. People don't want to be told when they're doing wrong, especially us grown folks. We don't take too kind to that. That's all of us. Who died and left you in charge to tell me what's right and what's wrong? That's the mentality we have. That's our human nature. I get it. I understand that. But some of you are full-time drivers. Some of you are not full-time drivers. Full-time drivers cannot have their market killed to where we cannot make any more money. Let me give you a good analogy of what I'm talking about. A fruit tree. You got to prune that tree in order for it to produce more fruit. But we got people out here chopping the whole tree down. They get all the fruit off of it and chop the whole tree down. They don't even leave money for themselves the next day. We're killing our market in the worst kind of way. Now, larger markets, you can get away with it a little bit more longer in these metro areas than you can in my area. And drivers in this area know I'm telling the truth. A lot of them done unsubscribed and went to these other folks' channels. They didn't know nothing about them. The only way they knew something about them because my content suggested their videos. So they went ahead and they looked at their videos. It's all right. You can subscribe to who you want to subscribe to. I'm okay with that. I even had one content creator unsubscribe to all the women that subscribe to my channel. Okay, but told me that he loved the women. We got to take care of the women. I had several viewers talk to me on the phone. Male viewers told me this. But he unsubscribed to the women that subscribe to me. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we got to put our pride to the side. If you don't want to do right in life, that's on you. And if you want to do right, that's even better. We're trying to build a community here. We don't want to mess it up where none of us are getting any money. Reason why I don't advocate no tip, no trip, because it's killing our market. It's killing the way we make money. That's the reason why we got to have the customers start talking and telling their side of the story. The reason why a lot of them aren't tipping. Then you're gonna have some that just ain't gonna do it anyway. That's a smaller percentage than the percentage that we have now due to drivers' behaviors, personality, and attitudes, and mindset.
Now this is perfect because the question I had goes right into what you about to say. The question I got has you about to go right into this. So here's the question. Pedro says that what I do with the community and customer service is good for the drivers. But when he left out, I said, so talking to the merchants and getting them to speak, getting the conversation with the customers, so everything else, and I'm letting them know everything else that I'm doing behind the scenes to make it better is wrong. So you're about to go right into that. You just said getting the customers to speak more and all that. So if that part is right with the service, how is this other stuff not going to help if we are trying to educate everyone? Go ahead.
Customer service. Okay, I'm going to explain it in three ways: best practice, common sense, and policy. Best practice, common sense, and policy. People talking about, well, that wasn't in the policy, but the policy also talk about your best practice, ladies and gentlemen. And what do you think that is? Use your common sense and use your best practice to give business etiquette. I know a lot of you look at this thing as a side hustle. That's the reason why you don't care about none of this other thing. Now, people that look at it on a business mindset know that they got to build a clientele. When I used to do home improvement, the only way I knew I could make money and seal the deal was I had to have contracts. I had to have them contracts signed. The only difference between what I was doing there and doing now is I wrote my prices down. Up front, this is how much it's going to cost. If it happened to be additional things we have to do, there's going to be an additional price. You know, you got to look at the cost of the material, your time, you see, and how much you're going to charge for the job.
Now, what about letting the customer know the other side of the thing, letting them know that, hey, let me know what you are expecting as a customer, and then letting the customer know about what the bad drivers are doing to inform them.
Okay.
Yeah. Go into that because his thing was the customer service is fine. I'm teaching that to drivers, but not talking to the customers. And I shouldn't be showing what the merchants and the customers are saying because it's exploiting drivers to make them not make money. But we're trying to make a difference. So how is the service good, but communicating with the people that do it bad? That's where I'm doing bad for the gig economy is what he says. Talking to the customers and the merchants and getting their he says that's what I'm doing bad for the community.
That's not bad.
Money.
That's not bad. What you're doing is you making sure that the cash flow, that it keeps circulating. When people understand what we go through, and when you do it at the best interest of the client, they're going to want you to keep continuing doing business with them. It's called repeated clientele. Honesty is the best policy, whether people believe it or not. I'm going to say it again. Honesty is the best policy. I do reviews. The reviews that I do deals with my clientele. I'm running this as a business. I want repeated customers. I want them to know about the process of these steps when I pick it up to when I deliver it to them. I could easily turn around and say, okay, DoorDash and letting them know that I got multiple orders. I don't need to reach out to them. Suppose that glitch happened and they didn't get that message from DoorDash, ladies and gentlemen. Then we do need to reach out to them. I got 5 point. Let me pull it up right quick. Customer service do matter. Getting out here talking to these clients in person, interaction with them does matter. It's very important. It makes the people feel like, okay, you care about giving me good service. That's how I get my cash tips after I do deliveries. All right, I'm still on the quest for trying to make Top Dash. Since I was in the area where all them cherry pickles was at, that day that I was trying to get it, they slammed me, pitching all kind of waters, dropped me down. Let's look at my customer service ratings. If I can get them close enough to the screen so you can see it. It's 5.0, ladies and gentlemen, customer service. Okay, I'm at 64% now, striking forward again. I'm at 96% completion rate. Now, if I were to go into the comments after you hit the AR, this is what the feedback says. 23 above and beyond. This is what the customer says. Thanks, Robert, for keeping me abreast of your weighted status at the restaurant. My experience was great. Okay, those things is important. Not only do you get the 5-star rate that matters, it is the comments, the customer compliments about the above and beyond that you do for them. And these are repeated customers. This is not random numbers that I get throughout the week or out the month. It's the reason I keep getting these repeated clients. No, we're not doing too much. I understand that I'm building a business. I'm understanding when I build that business to my craving for flavor business, I'm going to already have customers for that. See, because I'm going to end this chapter one day and start a new chapter of running my own business, ladies and gentlemen. I got a business now. That's just the starting point. That's why I look at things different. That's why customer service is important. Business etiquette is important. Your best business practice is important. Okay. And then you just got to do these things. Now,
I got a question for you off of that. You said you about to start your own business.
Yes.
Now, because of your customer service and the relationship that you have with these other merchants, how many of those other merchants have asked you, do you have your own service? Because we want to go through you.
Five of them. And this lady is a senior coordinator of this franchise that has 5 other different stores up under it. She said, I want you to be that driver. I'm supposed to have a meeting with her next week. Okay. That's why it's very relevant what we're doing, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Mr. Bet on you, talking about that you need to bet on yourself. This is betting on yourself type practice. Because now you're going to another level. That's the reason why I got into the catering business with Deliver That and learning all the catering aspects. These things open doors of opportunities for you to go into another area to where you can make multiple streams of income. You see, virtual kitchens. You see what I'm saying? Let's use the restaurant for example here. Chili's got 3 different types of names, different virtual kitchen names, but it's out of Chili's, right? Mm-hmm. They had a large menu. They sliced that menu up into 4 parts. Menu number 1 gonna be Cockies. Menu number 2 will be
the wings one, whatever it's called.
Sloppy
just
Joe.
Wings or whatever. Yeah.
This one is Cravens. This one is Flavor. Okay, that's 4 multiple streams of income coming to that one business, but it's the same company. Mm-hmm. Ladies and gentlemen, it won't hurt. I understand those that just doing this as a side hustle. They'll never get on this level. This is meaningless to them. They like, man, you talking gibberish. You talking French to me. All I care about dash and that cash. They'll never look at it that way. That's how they gonna treat their customers the same way. I put double lids on these tops. When I get my package and everything, I put double lids on it. Why? So when it tilt over, it won't spill. And if it spills, it just seeps out versus I lose the whole drink. Then I double the bottom of the carton so it be steady. I wrap that bag tight so it don't move. Then when I set it up, I put it in my partitions. Other drivers said, we already know all this, but all of these things is important. How you take care of your customer. I opened the door for this senior coordinator, because she was a lady. I said, well, I'm gonna open the door. She was an older lady. I'm just gonna open the door, show my courtesy. This is how I was raised up. She turned around and said, I need to talk to you. I said, okay, how you doing and everything? She said, do you wear your uniform every day like that? Uniform, ladies and gentlemen. I don't have a ball cap. They don't have a uniform. Or I have my shirt. That's the reason why I wear these things. That's opening an opportunity for you to make money. See, we throw money away all day long, and we don't have a clue how we're throwing our money away. That's something else I want to bring the value to this community.
Visibility, man.
Yes. So she turned around, she talked to me and everything. She was like, I need to do an interview. Because I told her I need to do an interview with her. She said, no, you don't get it. I need to do an interview with you. I said, we both can do it. When can we meet? So I'm supposed to get with her Monday and everything. Woo. But if I had never opened that door, good manners go a long ways too, ladies and gentlemen. You know the opportunity that I would have missed? I opened the door for her. Now she's opening a door for me.
Now check this out. Bud Soda. It's hilarious how his extreme multi-apping. Like, where is he gonna fit into this? People, Bud Soda on multiple live streams that he goes on. He tells people to go and look in the yellow pages, go type up catering, whatever local spots, because he said there are places around that they are looking for people to go ahead and do their thing, and you can still find extra work through doing other catering outside of doing the DoorDash, Uber Eats, and all of that. Now, I don't know if he multi-apps with that, but he is actually telling the truth about if you don't really search the area about separate places that you can deliver for, you won't get that. That's where Bud Soda came into this, and it tied on in. Everybody has a purpose on Hot Facts, people. Go ahead, Red.
He was right on that. He's very right. He understands that he had tapped into the catering side of things, that you got to have a total different mindset. UDM, he gets it. You know what I'm saying? He has a total different mindset doing these catering jobs. He see the window of opportunity, the doors of opportunity that it has for you. He don't have to explain to us everything that's going on with him, because I'm gonna be honest, which is none of our business, because he ain't gonna do nothing but get attacked if he do. And I applaud him for that. And I applaud him for his success. Now, when you start dealing with these catering different jobs, you're gonna see the different clients that you're dealing with. We talking about higher end clients, doors of opportunities. You see what I'm saying? So you don't know how much money you're throwing away when you don't take at least a few minutes of your time. It don't have to be number 1 or 2 minutes, or maybe 15 seconds. You don't know what 15 seconds can land you in the land of opportunity that can bless you. But as long as we still have this old get type mentality, I'm gonna get mine, and that's the way it's gonna be. I don't care about nobody else. You're killing yourself of the opportunity of what type of money that you can actually tap into.
Mm-hmm. That's it right there, people. You didn't get none from that. I don't know what you was listening to.
Wait, like I said,
no, like that was everything without going in. So like that's everything right now. And this is where Richard comes into play. People, someone like Richard, he has a Discord for all the stuff in between, so you can go ahead and learn these expertise. He knows he has the gig apps. He knows how to use this thing and go ahead and do his thing. There's always another way for you to go ahead and get it. We can't give you all of the information out there, because literally, if you go over all the videos and all the lives, you can patch everything together and you will understand fully. But every single live can't be the same lecture over and over again, people, which is kind of why it was weird that stuff happened today, and then we got into this. So it is what it is, man. It is. We coming up on 3 hours now. See, I knew I was gonna get my hour in of what the show was gonna be. And once again, people, that was not planned earlier. I saw him inside the chats and that. So we got our hour in right now of what the show was supposed to be about. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. DoorDash Rick is in here. He just said he got a 53 $53.55 banger today. Yes, DoorDash Rick. I want to give a shout out to Vaughn 107. Vaughn always has a comment. He is here. He knows he can speak his mind here on Hot Facts. Ricky Knight, John Paul, people TFT, T Money was here doing his thing, and not from the Money Boys, but T Money was right there, and that is T Money from the Money Boys. Yeah. Hannibal did stop by. I answered his question. Music City Gig Hustler. We had Ricky Mawson here. Alaska Gigging Guns. They were in here. Pedro was in here. We did our thing, and Roy, give a shout out to Roy. Roy wasn't here, people. We had a lot of people come in and say some things and voice themselves. Yeah, Vaughn said, bro, I'm everywhere. I just wanted to thank Vaughn because he is someone that literally, if you go through and click on the lives, you'll see him in a lot of the lives, and he asks questions and a lot of things. So I got to give Vaughn all the respect. He knows he can say anything on his channel, and we will put it up there because he is a faithful and he's a loyal one also. And if you can't talk about nothing, you can't be about nothing. What they say is you grow up with your friends. If you didn't fight your friends, them weren't your real friends. If you never got into it with, you got to go through certain spats, people, and to make whatever is about to happen. I hate to tie in the gang world to this, but people they're separated by races in some area, and you have some races who are separate, but they get along in one area. You know why? Because whoever is running their sections have come together and spoke, and there ain't no disrespect. They use the same stores, the families go to the same schools, and they might have had some conflict before, but they ironed it all out. Whatever disagreements come in the future, those will come as normal. That's normal life that happens. So I can't use the work life for that because you get fired. Yeah. You know what I mean? You get fired and find a new job. But we're talking about regular people that have differences who come and live together and do everything else like that. So that's a boom. Big respect to everyone that participates. I know that today people was like, oh, what's going on? It was a great live is what I can say, I guess. I guess it was a great live. We had it. We started. We climaxed. We went. We taught. We educated. And we brought hugs to everybody. And we still showing everybody. Wesley says, saw a sign. What'd he say? He said, saw a sign twirler on Sunny Me just now. Oh, yes. You're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese. He's talking about my man Terry that does his sign. Wesley is one of Roy's boys. Roy has like 3 guys in my market. They're in my market. Roy has 3 guys in my market that we're in the same area. So people, when you see me putting up my stuff, they're in the same area and they know what I'm doing out here in this community. So it is what it is, people. Every day won't be the greatest, but we go still march on. Yes.
I have one more thing to say.
Yeah,
go ahead. Sin City, he's doing a good thing for the community.
Yes.
They talking about why he's charging for his courses. Your driver might charge for his courses. Gig coach Jake charge for his courses. If you put the time to build the material together, and then you got to write this stuff, and you got to do the research and all of this, and then you got to put the proper grammar into what you doing with your layout, and you're doing PowerPoint presentations and charts and all of that. You got to pay for that time that this person giving value to you, because they could have kept this from you, but it's helping you make more money. So just giving a small portion is just giving back to the community to where it's just called pruning the tree, so it can produce some more fruit. Right, so we shouldn't ridicule one guy for doing it when others have done it and it has helped the community. You see, that's the reason why I'm going to have a website that I'm building to where I'm going to be doing my courses and all that. You got to pay for my time. Just simple as that. You got to pay for my time, my materials, of my equipment or whatever that I'm using to produce this material to lay out for you so you can be able to maximize your earnings. I'm not saying do it the way I do it, but it's going to be something that you can tailor into your own unique style and make something better.
Mm-hmm. Woo! We had a hot one. You got about a good 45 minutes to go watch up on what first happened. So I know you go do it. I know you go do it and send me a text. And people, I'm probably gonna work the late night how I normally do. I work the late night just because I know me and Red will have to have a conversation later on because
Yes, sir.
he's got to break down some stuff, and you know he's gonna give me a call. I said I was gonna call Roy in a little bit. Roy said no, put me up here now, and that's what Roy did. And then you know what I'm saying, people, I told you guys, DoorDash Revolution. I got Roy right here, and I got behind the scenes. I got Navy 380. I got K Reese 007 people. I have a few more people behind the scenes that, you know, no one, I'm going to say it one more time. No one expected this to happen today, not even me. And I had no one blocking people out. Now, and I'm going to just leave it there. So I have moderators, people like every other channel, and they know what their roles are. And I did not tell any of my moderators today to not do anything. They come in here on my show and they support, and they know what they want to look at, and they know what they know what the flow should be. And when it got real hot, they didn't kick no one off when it got real hot. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Lesson learned for everyone today. Communicate much earlier. Okay. Communicate much earlier, because before this happened today, people, we were on a live a couple months ago on someone's live and none of this happened. The conversation could have happened then. What I'm saying is, people, when you don't communicate, things can happen, and we should have communicated a long time ago to try to fix the gig economy. But I guess the gig economy has now been addressed fully today with everything we got to fix. So with that being said, any last words, Rev?
Don't let negativity keep you from receiving your blessings in life.
Well, people, you know what I'm finna do now until the next caper. Where's my thing at? We gonna be out of here like Chuck Woolery and 2 and 2. Listen to these tunes by Navy 380. We out.